Odofo mema akwaba edeba kasa emfoni afidi a yefe na Adom TV so. Dimede we ye nkuranhye. Na me amtidwo mu amede ho chia me. Edi amje so eye ni tekotego. Me da asese wo do afidi ato a. Ene ye betona muntuo bi ahwewi ase abrabo se de ebo no fa. Yefe no the capital of life. Abrabo ne esombo emayen. Ye ka capital ase ko ya adwuma. Wakope sika pudu so de adwuma na ase. O fe no your capital. Enti abrabo so wo hia capital, wo hia bibia ro ase. We wake up every day for a reason. We don't just wake up. We wake up to make meaning of our lives and to bring meaning to the life of others. And a pebia was sodia. The entire was sorry ne say wabrabo benyanchira siene and faswo. Now would it be assign obi? That's the reason you wake up. You wake up to find meaning for your life and also to add value to the life of others. So we don't just wake up in the morning, just to walk around, just to eat. Yen sorry keke. The entire onyankopon emaya adichi bia kire say obibi asese ye de abraboye. Every day we are supposed to add something to our lives and to the lives of others. Fane ye sikasemu, ye dwumam, ya wadiemu, ya pomodnimu, ye mfie ni amro no so. We are supposed to add something to life, to our own lives, to the life of others. We go through what we go through as a part of the program and preparation to make us become greater and better. And you might famu nyina de chi, and you might two year abrabo nyina no, a 2 years say ebe sua de free mu, na hihye abrabo, yetimi ade bubra e wo daachi emu. And then ya wo be famu, and no anya wo famu no, enye mu na betena bosobo. How be a unya ye no, e by se ubenya no ye na de abubraba. E kan the potokasem, the best place to build a business is around a problem. The best place to build your problem, to build a business or profit, is around a problem. Baby, I see a sin kunya, near penkoso, and put your pet abrabo ano a ye a dro kesiepa, any baby or how ewo. One was abrabo or how betua, yensu, or how ba said a bear anu ye near no dro, not what meeting team na empo amwa kanwako anim. Abri biara or how beba anim wono, now to meeting team epa or hano edrona, it me pejao, chababa eboy, enya betesa. Awari, enya betesa, apomudni kura enya betesa, empo ejuma, and not from yakofa, be babyano or how wom, a pindia wom, a shase wom, and from so wom, empo sabe, when sabe si from baby, Nina e bakusi se. A bachelor can bet me first a bubra, no a brabber a life successes are created when we solve our problems. Life successes are created when we unlock the challenges and create opportunities for our growth. A brabo ye boy, and kunim dear engina so, any neoma yagina no epa no edru. A brabo ye boy, yen kunim dear engina so, a bani sika semu, ya jumem, ya pomudne. Ya wadi mni adishu no nyina so ene se yehu challenge ni afifi mu ape opportunity wom se me so meyie na wasemu ayie abrabo eni ho ema woni wa yemre abrabo eni ho ema sabe woni a wodi ani ha abrabo eni ho sabe ede masabe nkwase asem abrabo ejina ho ma nyansafo abrabo ejina ho ma woni a wa akuduro obetime ejina wona so ape nyansa adware wona adwene na wabubura ene bebubura Papa yebui eni ho ema woni asabi da bia wo twedwa asu ababo eni ho ma woni ada bia wo nwinwi ena mi kurumpa mi ena mi ira mi se dabi jai na hunu ni awo famu bia se eka brabo ho enti na beto wo no enti nyina mu nsu enyina mu ni apinie enyina mu embobo yoma ho nyina mu na bisa se kwan ben so na mefa na makoma nim na ma ye. Why do you think Christ became so popular? To the extent that today people are using his name to make business. Edem nema Yesu ene ye kasa ni dia ka nipa no mu ya ene na mafo bi ede ni dia business a odi jisika won krofo dada krofo ede jisika kase. Yesu oye popular esan say or solve problems. Christ became popular because he was a problem solver. Meboa, ebi yare no wasa ne yare, obi ene fra no wa yefro, command nkofo no command brodo be mpimpim, osemunni obi wi oso wanyane no. Saa nyoma no wo ye na ema sabinidi eka nipa num. Eno nti oni pa bia ye bo seba brabom, identify one particular problem in your life. Identify one particular problem in your family. Identify one particular problem in your nation. Identify a problem in your marriage and solve it. That is the only way you can leave a mark in the hearts and minds of people. Ya mase be didi ako party say be afamane member. No. Life rewards problem solvers. What am I know? Life reward problem solvers. The amount and the size of the problem you solve determines the size of your rewards. Oko kraswa dey ma 1 + 1 is small problem. But ako university is more problem mu oduo na we say when your degree. So the size of your problem determines the size of your rewards. Stop complaining when there are problems. Stop murmuring and stop worrying, and rather sit back and find out what is in this program that I can solve to make my life better. Abrabo awubwe ensembeto to be enkoye jai se wusu jai se wo bosobo na ka kire won se e de na meye na dai na mepaja me ho afri ahwase mu agina ho brane gira ho na mbeja ha na me de nkra kese ama se me kwa ne sa edi am jeso eye apostle Dr. Nita Kotegu me da se wonya amrehwe me me da Adom TV adwumafo nyina ase titire me nua be ma Thomas ni ade na eja Welbeck ampadu na sound ni camera fo nyina me do bi ase me nyankwa bedwama dwumadi edi akire to se menko woni onyame entina siabo
ha ye Adom TV ma me mo achen emra bedwam kase boso anope ensem no de aboabo no ne de bre wo yo man mu nsem ene de ekoso edin amagye so ene abena pokoa hwenie na yesensem na se ama wa Ghana Health Service ye asuye yomhwe apomode ensem so da di to dwase fa to sum yinu ye polio enumso yomode bonkwada ho ban omo munyanya efienum no omode ne fa to sum yinu eba nkwada opepe enso 7 million en wo hye se womo ebeso manum
say be awko obado private school and I say we get community kwa na ye hu se vaccination wa e ade ho hia pa we dey say it me ye man emfremu ye hwe se obi a be hu bagim problem na ba meli data akra na Ashanti ti meshe awu bia oba wo na 0 months to 59 ye hwe se ye de hu bagim na ya man vaccine.
And which Penino Order Disease Control Department of Ghana Health Service ano Dr. Kwame Amponsechi ano editor just say
bra ye call schools private schools no na ye nya hu ye hia kakra I say na some of them were not engaged until ye letter ye de call ye no ebi mu jitu ebi mu so anyanto ye hope say this time there omo ate ase ye round 1 ye wi a say omo ye informed ombe boa yen na private schools especially the one crime potem any ukura kase akase mkumase no ne ade ombeboa yen na yensa kan kwara na enya mfie no mu no mo nya bi round 1 any omo enya bi nyina eka
na afiwe no education week celebration no akoso eho na chief of staff Mami Frema osai opare ede atudwa chese wo hwe aban hihya wo de aba wo enwomasuamu a eye de ekọ animu de ode boa ama wo ma wo pe ensanudwuma aye asua ho nimde anya ne de wiase nyina so gye tom a eye ensakraya wo de aba enwomasuamu.
Ghana is moving forward to catch up with the modern trends. We are not late. What we are doing is helping our students to have critical minds. So they create. They are not just imbibing knowledge, but they are actually creating knowledge. And I think we need to support the education agenda that the government has.
And which also for na share this yansem so doctor ya wase educhum enso din sem sei e kan ho
emfianso otwa mu de ayi ni amagana fo anya resem se oman enwomasua ensa kiraye no ne brenie ne ye ade ebinsi da se obenya maba ne mranti a yɛtimi hyehyɛ fidie na tu nam wiem abrokyire de ɔmo yɛ no kwan bi so no yɛdi ɔmo anim eni saa bere ɔmampani na na adodan kwakufo adopan yi so yɛse aban school ɛbɛyɛ akɔnɔ ɛbɛyɛ fɛ
na medeo eko na lagano eye National Association of Local Authorities of Ghana penyi a wodhye womo entotua na president eye Eric Nana Agyeman Prempe efi minu ne ye obeso dwumadie ni mu ya wototo enema wo kyese wabeto eka na wode hyehyɛ hodo nyina gu akwan so wohwese saka ne nyina no ebefi ho na laga akona nim.
When this current executive took office, we inherited a significant debt burden from previous 3 administrations. I am pleased to inform you that through prudent financial management and commitment, we have paid the greater part of this debt.
Bono Regional Minister Justin Awusu Banahene and Sudin Semse Etudja.
We must understand that politics is about resources distribution and not for a do or die affair. We must therefore exercise caution to guide against any form of provocative talk and behavior that will cause mayhem in our country. Let us continue to embrace peace for Ghana to remain a beacon of democracy and peace in the West African sub-region, if not Africa as a whole.
Na yedi ewie ama no mampani dada John Dramani Mahama wotu Franka ma NDC yedi atudwa ese wono eba ebeye mampani a omanfo mo ewo ensawam efi hono ma ekosi suhum no obehye se ebeba beye biaye bia ye ka no abefo emfidinyuma ene ho hyehyɛ ya ebekwanimu ne ho so ayekra behye
nyame adom na NDC ba new industries ni businesses eba ye beba beje asase efi ahemfo no ho from Amasaman Eko Nsawam up to Suhum Senebeya Obia Opeso Obia factory se abrofo se Ghana fo yebe twa asase ni bia ma omo Senebeya ye mabunu e Nsawam teacher mante sa akọ Suhum moso mu benya adwuma ni bia ye
Wasan edin semfu frose etudwa efa akwan wodo e wowa atete apansam
Abraham wa ban mu me ban sawama na akwan ne ye metimi usa akwan ne ye samre so ni afcha se ene akwan efi aburi eba nsawam until the roads were generally good but enfie watchini afi bia yes year of roads afi bia yes year of roads afi bia yes year of roads Yankotia, MPP Aban say, Oma ye 12,000 kilometers of roads. Enti, Asema mi bisane say, sa 12,000 kilometers of roads. And so wam adwajire, modia ewehe.
Amampani abedi echalaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ane to Frankama MPP wodi atudwa esoba ebeye mampani a se wo kra mobile phones efro bi man so e de aba na waba beton eto bi eda ho wo airport wonum no wo be hye na wayi efi ho no no chin so wo be hye se data ya wo de be ko internet so ne ade no so no wo be mane bo ayefo
memunu so minim se munye obi ape mobile phone me for mobile phone prices no abba form no taxes on mobile phone imports. We are bringing down the import duty. We are eliminating the import duty on mobile phones so that mobile phones no buono ebeba form amamo and also the cost of data. We are going to bring down the cost of data. The cost of data for our youth. Namoitmenya make you calls. Choboy.
And which you know what as a man so no who's berima edit to when people among your connected half when him say
and no my papa a buying ashe NPP a buying ashe mayen and no energy siano ye pese ebenya entoaso na entoaso beba efrewu efremi efrobiara yemi aye hia dem ha sei no se yeyimu abupan a ohano eye NPP eti kasa bia beka bia no eye yani aye ho na ne o abonten no so eno na esia no yaduru so se yede yesempa no ebekọ be biara
na mejina ensemi so na anopa no sia bedwam kasa boy de ba no media si de akire eye de bokrata no naposo omanhene kwabena asante ebeka me ho na yede abrewedi amagye so ene abena pokua renie mada wase amamu ene hwe ye basi san emo akwa ababrem emra bedwam edwumadie so na wo hye ebreya dobo krata na poso ene ye de eba oman hene kwabna asante waye krado na do fayi me hye ni je na oman ma che
ai we de san waka onyumi we de oh man ye pere jingling man ye pere tia azibere
oh samu
bula
tia jingling
eti be catch we de uno ave de serve breakfast papa tienye English breakfast na oti na ono man no ire mudi no breakfast papa na mu na ya be serve
oh my be kumi
oh ya che obia the man here there so say na Tuesday abna kwabna
ampo
and Tuesday eti mesrem mu ntie di abna beka munim no so dia zebra cross dey anim eye zebra cross sare ti remi kan kaswa Beyonce ti remi kan na Jessica na open him for baby ti remi kan mu de mu twa kwan ma ye humo
ya semuni
wen kwa na me observe zebra cross markings
da me de me ho aba
driver for ahodo no no twam sa we de be boro na na do but kikim what everybody nyankopon everybody hu yemobo
amen
be hu yemobo so well I be dream Adom TV multi TV so ye be king kan small do to your do kata de bre e be my ho kwan abena pokua ye toma ana
ni
sorry is there any difference between toma and ahweniana at the same time
but we say sasante for katoma
ana munko fo no
ko ye kan ahweni
abena pokua toma abena pokua ahweni sorry ana pe die na so
ezo nim se ba kwa be kan o mo si BP
abena pokua ahweni BP eno ye ka de bunu ba bo Mr. Sribio na your baby few days now for you na ekoto santi na koto aba
18 days
18 na ekoto aba ha your election headquarters kokromoti power etubetim de ho atoye so aha na kokromoti outside ho bopo a emfa o abna pa na ogina NDC MPP headquarters na ho ba oman baby adun de nya agro na de ni braba na ho se ni baby abna na ho no
report to this day back to back
report to the because no back to back no kano and your front axis back axis zip
oh my
0302 211 equals 4 Mr. also brain for nkomo be brain as we count down to December 7th and koma emu ode nya nkoma eti akoma na ema basabasa ne ho ye ba nkomo papa de ogidi se ekoso opotem ebeti agina so ama obi awini anaso obi alusu abatu ayebetu de osusu se enyina central for ye omamu for by empenyu for opposition for the SOBS crown electoral commission bia wo futu bi wo asrafo ne bambo for ne aposi for wo eye futu bibia fatu mai 0302211701 equals 4 any man me say they sha say Mahama weeps over fair weather friends hey ibinim you need my sense for na say na de no wonum na e say ni le o your mama na na de pepe ka say hey ha no nipa bia na ko nim so no mo ne kon na kra na e na de isa na tie
asa ni mo nchina te ko
asem no the catch of Kofo or working cancel Cassius as a park in here. Yeah, to us.
Hey, stadium in a was posted over some okay, just say, my
basically, can was him. Samia Uku predicts 145 seats for MPP, and also informing you what a new time staff management face off over editors' retirement. And now, Aquena will be back once I know draw attention. My catch was a friend also for a drink brain.
Benjamin Abba.
Okay, only Ben and Casa.
Ben Martin. Ben.
Yeah.
Me bacho Elfrey fi.
Me bacho Elfrey abna ya so.
Ye ti o papa de na wo.
After wait ye abaton yem the train say passenger yem pent ko bia. Ye passenger ko ana. Yem ko to abani we yin ko feel na no brain no mo ken kan yitumi. Ehun bi obi ni na bibia e fan tamo.
Mate, yeah, that's Ben. Sammy Machin. Sammy. Okay, yeah, chance Sammy Baba no man.
I'm so be asaba so.
Obi aba. Sammy.
Me Machin no pay.
Yeah, just so papa na free fin.
me kasa fi wa wu krom osikani krom onabo bra champon peswaso wa wu diem papa na no pemesimu na omahine enne de ma me nesi ama na me nua ba yo fi ko ne de anope wa tete ne papa wa tete ne papa na me ka se nyankopon hira police ni bi wo Madina wo freno otiemo papa
okay
otiemo na me fa fidie so na me ntia na dan kwakufu ado
okay
any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any honorable Brian Champon 23rd world exhibit ba abeti fitentirenti pa enya sanketwa na mesre ni pampanyin fu kwada bia wanti su a wodi Ghana manpanyin dada wetwem wodi na atem no mesre ena asofu ni bi su a wankwaje pa aweremfo Ghana card minim say Ghana card ye mfa nkwaje card
mate osikani ebre ni to ba no ai ni tietiem no obi so ato aso why chi abeti fi forma me nana kwa me machi
yeah no
nana fra ye fin
ye fra me honorable Kwame Nsankofo de oyeko
me ba cho yeti o
ma so ma me kan say me se nyame nemum se oma MPP enwini na yeto aso actually say yes ha MPP aba na omo ba so ha oma emu nyina enye bibi ho mfa so ye health insurance na mpo itwa so kura e de ba behwe ye free SHS and also a na me se mabu no a somewhere yomo 2021 to 25 no omo no nya free maternity care
okay
therefore na etima kwa SSA enti misre efe nyame enka wakoma no mo nto no mo daache sanse therefore no o ka fe na o man no mo de kane na o mu ni sanse no mu hu ano eye akufu Adom pen so 8 years because that time Hamas any Bahama wo no mo be friends 8 years
mate kwa me mama na se obi foforo e wo ho ye mfa no nana machi Nat
hello
machi
yeah me do
me ba cho ofre ye fin
Badwam ka je clear para cha wait for it
ma ne so ba me wa ye ti o
so ka se free I am free
para cha wait ya para mi cha
okay o kasa ne mun na ho
me see ya para mi cha I am free
ayo cha I am free pa cho ye ti o
Jamba sense yani minna ai baba abane ba tin sunji iki mu men ko ne sunji ati sapa dan cha wete emu wana bu rodo ya me aduma 7 December wewe iki aya jinja na kwa che mo monja tanta kwa ni metu ni makwa ye penyin anya amfa mbo bia ma penyin bi sana e wu fi ma ka de wote kinate ya he tatali
Meda se me fa ofofro me mo achen.
Okay, so we be free new chat to. Ibia badi ala no new chat.
Okay. Osmo oho. Okay, Hackman Martin.
Yemu. Edisan.
Nyame Adom pacho fe fe.
Me successful mo boase.
No boase.
Good.
Ye tie wa no pay.
Wonim. Ye chen say Dr. Bawumia. Wetimi mu o ma Ghana. People for now, so memu no what me ba platinum ena omo edi nachi omo ni say want me mo no etin we ADC MPP yenka mu chen ni ko jo chamasen memu obu o ma ne chere Ghana for we that say
me so me that say it me for friend for bia me that say so obo modern so be friend na ma fache nya mbo china koso a
ba kwa ufo we dem sira mo teacher mo de be de o kasa bro so so be ofre for be nti bas ba o kwa ufo se ma ah ruade ja go mo kwa uni be ni aso ase o se no mo se be ko o de bre ye adwuma pa no ye adwuma nya fe de be so ho a kire na o fi de bi e bre ni ti pa no e bre ni ti pa no it Ghana Times anymore say N Galamsey cases in 2024 Attorney General at Air Kasache Court. Cholera kills 7 in Central Region. Cholera. Kasepe where anyone may say ban surface mining statements to government. Daily graphic na editor if a brain the only be chat to mine.
And ye be na ye ko ya ka na no du moche na patwa brason. de be ka che wa ne sa ha ye election headquarters kokromotie power abato bre no so a ehye bi won ma woso de adwuma ni nyina no ya sumdue ukona to abawi aboko no wakotena fie na watwen ensusanso na abato no ho ama ne bode pemu na kasa gina hayi na ye no di akire ye chese to ho no ma na ye de ba to ho na ye de ba ye ma from beginning o man say
ashase no ekosi ewie
enti no ahaya na ye de sa ma ne nyina ebe ma bibie ni so ya sumdue de wo peso to aba ma na breso akoto aba enye ntokwa enye mentime ho ase dede yo mabo waba maka dabi eno no enchire de obedi kan anasa enye wa no ya na chese na obedi nkunimu abato ni mu wo to aba wi na wakwakoda wo kwakoto aba no so enkohye party bi atade enko ba bi ayeto aba no wa hu nti wasi ugina ye dada yanso ye bebo no wasi gina ye no na wakoto aba asundui mboko
okay so agokansie soso ahosepɛ soso pensempense mu soso ni na de bro obedwam dwumadie nso wa wo ko ye ko ni di hye bi efre no abna pokuya ahwenie BP abna pokuya ahwenie BP wa hafu nso bia no me de mpem asem de o man de konna sante e de wasi ye
na o man and then o say traffic watch no
yeah traffic e be ko no wen
ti no ye be ko kumasi
na say so traffic we are atazo
traffic no nye easy say na me sa pram area ho
say e ho de aginsem
en so mo hayi so kwan no mo ye no mo ye
no nsem ni bibi
obrenko a ye bre o
it stay with us ye ko kumasi ko ye be ko so wonu ye kwaba.
All right, fantastic morning. And Raso said ya gudi mun sam tawo to another pay wo bedwam so said bedwam ko kansi and some no de bebrela de se fata sautini na ye kan sa no nyimako bi na de sia konkon e de bre wona pa bia. And of course Franco Trading Enterprise bronyeba what to be ache obi e Franco and yema moton ho na ye papa sanso na che pan ye and also form and Black Friday about Franco say Friday bia no at 10 yema na so kuku already no ya tete so that yes at so a further 40% so na be phone bia opesa auto betimi ato na fin show air conditioned fridge speakers the opesa auto bia no utimi ato na bibia so atimi akoye we and Franco hon komodi na ye de ba Franco Trading Shops a hodro oba bia Ghana ba bia no obowura ha na chasa kwan bia so akoje wo de fofole fo wala natural mineral water na mu nsu keke no mu nsu a ya podwoso no mu nsu a wogidi se wodi ni mu no ekwakoye adwuma papa wo mu anye nsu a Kudus Muhammad ne de da ayo mu boboro nsu mu da okrogen wala natural mineral water me sponsor no pai amake hom ye de nsam no de abro kejo na nkasa ni Erica C do body e be hyase na ye de feel the UEFA Nations League I know to say yes and na interesting pa results how do ba so yen go through the results na yen rest na want some AC at Okopimwa, it was Portugal and Croatia game, both teams to score boy over 1.5 boy. Poland, Scotland, Ecuador, no Serbia, and then my game will be Anshebi Spain. About Switzerland by 3-2. Kosovo, Lithuania, and Kosovo and Tennessee. Kosovo, Etimia winning a historic win over Lithuania. Now Romania and Cyprus, so Ecuador 4-1. Bulgaria and Belarus 1-1. Luxembourg, Northern Ireland, Edeshio 2-2. Liechtenstein. San Marino so en winning game. So San Marino be kwa way akwashe nsi but no mo history they ko che Liechtenstein about come here Liechtenstein eti ekamu back now. Say officials no here for today the Nations League in Hungary and in Germany and Montenegro and Turkey, Albania and Ukraine and officials Czech Republic and Georgia, Wales and Iceland. And a ball to channel South America UEFA Nations League. Now, you for MP more the AFCON 2025 qualifiers Africa. Now, you can say no. Say 2025 be could be seen could be na bua kamudada. So the last game, yeah, body papa anyone money so. At the team winning kakra against Niger. Now Niger Ghana also wait me qualify because now the other game so cause no nim the BC money at the match the more day. But you know, na this AFCON campaign no. Ya ending no ya win ba kokora mfa nkyere esa na okokopi mu Accra Sports Stadium nra 2-1 against Ghana, right? And so 2-1 and Niger share Ghana in the other game. Now Sudan also trade draw with Angola. The Sudan coach Kwesiapia agadium to the AFCON and then na nyasa nketo Accra Kosa and some more coach Otoado head coach for the Black Stars at the chop passion kwa Ghana for say go to jogu form I apologize.
Really, I would like to apologize for the results. Very much. If I have a wish, one wish, I know for a lot of people, even the World Cup is bigger than the AFCON. For me personally, the AFCON is bigger. For me personally, it's just a personal thing. I know for a lot of people, it's more important to go to the World Cup, and I did it once. And I'm just saying, after I did it for the World Cup, before even I came, a lot of people were against me. I can show you hundreds things, my friends, but nobody apologized afterwards. Not some few, not a lot. This is the first one. But I'm ready to apologize very, very much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that we didn't do well and we didn't qualify. I'm very sorry. This one, 100%. I really have to apologize because I know how much it means for every Ghanaian to play in this tournament. I know it. Don't get me wrong.
Totoado ana ode ensamsa echo ejano na at the same press conference ya say chairman and resign. Now the two said that be ono ne DNA mu de resignation nim no nim sa de na ye. So ya de na chia say a gire no ho no asa pagesi wo. Tinya resignation sem. When is a video no ho na betimi about the CC ato aso a. And he also dey na ye be ko Niger head coach Badwam and the 2-1 winner or winning over Ghana no ato sene so chire mu say na Ghana defense no etokro dem so no mutiminya sa 2-1 no.
If you want to be, let's say, a footballer, a professional, you will never give up. You fight, you work hard. You work even if you fall down 10 times, you stand up the 11th time and then you do it. This is how I made it. It's not like I came up and then I made it as a professional. And the same as a coach. As a coach, it's not like, somebody will just give you anything for granted, a badge. You have to work hard, you have to have teams, you have to work with them, you have to surely get results, which were not there, 100%. This is my responsibility, no one else. And surely you will fall down as a coach. I can give you a lot of examples. And I think you were also talking about somebody who was talking referring to Klopp. I was playing under him. We went down with mines from first to second, and then we came up again. It's not like everything goes like this. No, his first years in Dortmund, 2 years.
Right, Coach Otoado, or say resign. Somebody there be on, but yeah, man, I so Otimosu any. But as an emergency meeting, the Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association, Ebeko, na Omashe, Nedachi, na Hesot, Nasa, or Court, Roberto, also the Abo, the World Cup qualifiers. Now, you can sign on a coach, the manager, Badu Saki, on some Sunday.
Team of Ghana, they are suffering last 2 years, not team which we know, with the Brazilian, African Brazilian. And today, even we perform very good, even we win our victory, not the qualification, not in our hand. We should fight the match against Sudan and Angola. But the important we do our job. We don't regret any team. We don't feel regret if Sudan lose against Angola. I can congratulate my players of the 2 last matches, what they do. They perform good, they show to everybody they can go far, but in the football when we miss some matches, we pay.
Right, Coach Adema Nigerian Samodi Etuega. Now the president of the Ghana Football Association, Racket Okrekuso, and the Biabetum, said a chopa, a chopa here, and Oriel Brofono from the highest height of world football on the 29th of March 2022 to the lowest ebb of AFCON qualifying matches. My heart bleeds. Definitely, this is not what we want or what we bargained for. At this point, only cool heads can win, and we as leaders of our sports will stay together, be honest with ourselves, and fix this problem. The road to full recovery after normalization is definitely bumpy and rough, but our collective efforts and patience will win, and Ghana, our beloved country, will win. As a Black Stars fan and as the leader, I share in your pain and our pain. We will rise from this temporary setback. It shall be well. The man, Curtis Okreku, like I said, Kwambiaso no person say a chopper and go to Jegu form. That Ghana for started to Jagumpa near there. You send the other results a copy more in the other games. Now, Malawi ba Burkina Faso senkro for bet basa Burkina pa gojajo hontre seniama Libya Benin Obia Shebi Nigeria Tifie Rwanda ko bonom go Nigeria qualify Sudan and Angola 0-0 Ghana Mahiratra Comoros abo Madagascar by go to nil Comoros Vimonano Den Tunisia the Gambia ko bono back who I went to me antie and Morocco eche Lesotho born soon Morocco na host nation. But also be ball qualifies DB. Watch one show. Hey, I go eat this one for the World Cup. Yes, me more Morocco me ball. One ball competitive when yes agro. Central African Republic, Gabon, e ball no kabakwa. One to me and TNT no ne sene hon sam so siete e wo e ho en no more. Now, you share how the group no e looky Sabri after the last round of games in the AFCON. Say near the way Ghana rate -4 goals. Wow. Now, that's it. That's been the next 20 years. You know, no baby said that denies it to 2025 for the Yankobi. Group Benny and Yamu, I ain't me qualify. Mr. Menana, Yani Sudan, Yani Angola, Yani Niger. Menana be me hoyapa. As an national sports journalist. Now, Motewa, man can hear my papa be good to me. Pacho Yare, a 3 near Timiania. You didn't draw the back from us. We did a beco. Yanya be any Angola beco. Ya Dania Diano. Kaki 2 me can eject record. I read 3. Yan winning match back. I draw some answer. I can see it in Ketoa. Oh, shh. Tuado, a humanity. Now, Yansha teams are qualified for the AFCON. Morocco Association, Burkina Faso, Tinia Bonnet 3, Cameroon, Algeria, DR Congo, Senegal, Egypt, Angola, Equatorial Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, Gabon, Uganda, South Africa, Tunisia, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Mali. Zambia coach Evram Grant, your former coach, Nadioma qualify, and Sudan, your former coach, Nadioma qualify. Interesting. Mali, Comoros, Sudan, Benin. 3 more teams to go. Nice. I heard something on some so say one of the qualify. So far, 21 teams. You have 3 more games and as the teams now can be asked to qualify at the Ako PM. Now Black Friday or Franco Trading Enterprise go so coso Black Friday the be a person Tobiano is already a part-time piano free the anakoto. At least we further 40%. And yes, I'm get to be a mobile phone, air condition, speakers, television from 32 inches to 86 inches. To me, that's we so 82 inches and can be say bully as a mijana unchen or demo. To make matter them such share for TV nim. Franco Trading Enterprise, a TV no. Come on. Ya for your weather no. Air condition no we na your weather na send it no. Air condition be soni nsu. Air condition bi aminim. Be bia na soni nsu. Nya no bia Franco air condition papa. Here come Black Stars and 70 Manuel Ajiman Barude Kanika, former Ghanaian international, Medfield Hodi Obu, Niani Adia, or in some Tuja, Efa, and Semi Abai, one Ghanaian to be unqualified.
In some way, you know, Tuja, Wabla causes Champions League. Ye de find another win time so na watch we ewa jirin Gano, Agropama Kesi no so, ewa nkran hanom, sa kensi kesi teams ahodo 96, ene kabo mu a hyase, nkakrankra. Yes one so a Ebeka 9, you almost je penny de pim so semi-final so to Javi no. Na Stars of Lakeside, and Mambos, and a dear Boswa. I can't say no more yet pa. It be a berry no. Na Stars of Lakeside. Edim Kunime Kabakwa, Mambos for and to me.
And we need to support such initiatives, whether you are here or you are here. And it's a great thing, and wherever he is doing something like that, or wherever someone is doing something that is sports, I will be there to help him, and let's congratulate him. He has done a great job.
The parliamentary candidate, Edma MPP Amanyo Kuno, a Wadentine constituency, a Yakusu Asa Menu, Kozi, Nadodona de Freno. Ono she says, how you made a Champions League, a man for Cabo Mua, a basso kama.
96 teams have been involved from the get-go. Every champion from every electoral area met here today, and what we've seen as an exciting tournament over a 2-day period. I envisage that this is going to be the harbinger of great things to come within the Adentan constituency. As I told them earlier, I'm going to continue to do this.
yeah, course. So you manage my body to draw about or ne koko ekonji ho and do to say yes tournament na koyi no dey some to just the players here nyam mo sa tournament as you protection for the future and wala natural mineral water wala kan one opinion dey some bro wala natural mineral water okoba bia ye to nsu a no bisa so wala oni wala o say no nye serious one tie or no ala o ono ala also one no mo wala o wala wala natural mineral water. Sergio Manucho, Bernard Padibutri, producers. Yes. Na we are baba na the Pretoria can see about some CC we chiri bibiri na no. Ya ningi na so bebro nra ka kra bi ko mo bo to adokra e wa kra sports stadium. Ya ningi na bebro na wi e wo agokansie. So me fear pe na yes e de pomodi onsam na e wo no. E wi ade akag na e ba se na kwakọ ya yi de nse. I was a pen mo na ade nyina beto ato aso ni tipa na ade a. Ya na de na kasa ka kejware ho. Erica see you body near Koso Hebedrum.
Papa baby, Adom TV bedroom health tips near day abroad. You are that because if you had 5 minutes, yen chakra because your person upon the muti 5 minutes yen check. Oh, yeah, Juma press yes, and crown one bet me so etie. Now, walk us tea bedroom Friday, no, so when your full topic. What Tim was say. The Roma doctors and so on numbers in over the mind to victory wadria or Froma or more ever so. Mammy 9 point I say. Come your quarter clinic, Nadaroma, and a minya quine team, no, your court near Koye interview, see near the Abba, Wapumudimu, to Conadin in Yajuma, say a stroke, or my admission, we will stroke patients, or my milk papa beer, young court endpoints, one bed general shana kama, while bones or wooden Koye, no the neighbor, no difference, no, clay, and watch prostate or body rosette bra, no checking mount. Ben may be our prostate, young coin point or non check 0244867068 0244867068. Miguswa tia drum mene Dr. Emmanuel Jima Mankwa or General Surgeon War Rage Medical Center and an awachi AD and common round body in out of my and ne yesha causes a prostate cancer. The organization Makwaba. It's then the causes are prostate cancer.
Okay, so said you're not here can usually cancers no. We don't know the causes per se, but your dear friend risk factors. So risk factors na ye beka ho asem. So one risk factor no so you African and as African American. And no a disease who say amongst such race no. So who will be African American. That means so risks of getting the disease na was true. I feel so the friend aging say so your family say the older you are getting from age 40 going on the average from 55 air corner risks na the air significantly high because our cancer no air very slow growing kakra ansana atre no ho afeso say wobusiamu mo bibi a friend of breast cancer so your family say sister auntie mommy anya breast cancer and our dear friend ovarian cancer. Muni na mo betime de eno ni na chere say you are also at risk of getting it. Say one cancer so uncle, father, brother, anya prostate cancer. Chere say also you are at increased risk of getting prostate cancer. I feel so some other things be honoma your friend no modifiable risk factors and no betime some. So your fan say smoking is a risk factor betime anya prostate cancer and also we do a lot of fatty diets so and also risks of prostate cancer na again friends was so and I have other things so a bit me reduce risks. So a lot of research actually say bema or ejaculate baby no the risk factor na again form. Yes. So a lot of studies across who say bema or ejaculate baby either say only
because ejaculation and no
just say maybe only obeshia or asane.
Okay.
So the more asane more no or risks of prostate cancer no form.
Some kind of say remember person me check machine.
So I know actually it brings down the risk factor and so many research has gone into it say the more we engage in any sex, safe sex, young can use safe sex.
Yes,
and no risk factor for prostate cancer.
Okay, and then so number
Yes, so your Ridge Medical Center, your number there is 059 161 3081.
Okay, so this will be.
Yes, so 059 161 3081. And yes, also this month, yeah, any but yeah, prostate scanning and at the friend with PAC test. And also your so discounts from 20% to about 30%.
Okay.
Oba, you bet me I am.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Dr. Emmanuel Jimama Nkwana, what's in Ridge Medical Center, of Frena, prostate, Wukomwe, or Beboa, Fasadama endpoint will be quite a clinic. We are room kwa friend or bejoso. True mechanical endpoint. Now on check out prostate, you know, the number is 0244 867068 0244 867068 on check it and famount and fantana homa cancer. And you want some media fear among quarter maclochina and qua what they were kayaho nation.
Mamma watching be na make I was say Adom TV Badwam Jumadi and na ocean with damages so and ne abena pokua when near na said ye Emma Wodano Yankoswa na yana trade and pomba say Adom na any penny Adom so na at the party and what they were na ya betina see kasa once we share baby will be ano. Yeda obade na se so adom ye sei na efa yedu no eye corporate interviews e wose ye de ba na enopai no ye bedi kan adi nkomo e wo Ministry of Education na ya hye omo National Reading Festival eye dwumade bi omode eba so anaso omode hye so afibia na ye sa campaign fo e wo hono a ye nyom ebedi hu nkomo ne ya hye edimpo na eye ye ka Reading Festival eye de na eye de ma asuafo no na Isaac Ataba a principal program officer national coordinator Reading Festival and Hannah Owusu program officer GES it wo sha dwumade ni nyina no akona wieye it e ba na sano na e wo so sanso ba ebedi mu komone ye hwe sedia ekoye any the impact anya e wo nkwada no so ene oman no so Hannah ene Isaac mama watching we dey see ladies first it Hannah be sha say wo ho Yen Shafi Reading Festival no ekosen.
In fact, ye pa number ye assuming some beba now we are expecting about 350 400. Broso krama ye ko patro. Almost had in konya san baye. The participation from parents, participation from what do you call it, district directors and regional directors, participation from our directorate, very powerful. Even learners nankasakra participation no very great. In fact, we least expected say ebeje yensem. It was so great.
Okay, ti sa wode toto de maye twem ne ho a obeka say ana wetumi amam ho percentage with this year the fit na amunya he no.
Sure. Participation no we hit more than 600 700 participants into the Saosha and from all the 16 regions and then 261 what do you call it districts our participation by into Saosha and Ankolani, they were very brilliant. You could see the competition among them, no, and then their pronunciation, the spelling, the word formation, it was so great, and parents were so happy. And who said this year participation no Reading Festival no akonenim papa
Hannah Owusu eye program officer Ghana Education Service na okasa na mamemra ataba ho ata yenhye muwie no ye na brofocus we kase feedback na chese dwuma na muwie no akyin komo school for na participate ye awofo feedback we no mo de mamu
yo me da say say me cha oye wetiefo na wahwefo ina Ghana na afi ye de nchia kese so ama Ghana Education Service Ministry of Education mpanyifo ina titru awhwa ye papa Dr. ya osei educhum ono nti na ye na ye ha wa otumu Ghana obo edwuma tetetetewo ma Ghana na ye hwe feedback na say ne awoka no na obia ni manka ade chikra ye san ye foforo chese wo hwe awofo enije ena amofra enije ena mpanyimfo enije a wonyan a obia ba ye nchen a o se daben ne be biem o se ye de year na wo wonyi manka ye no ye kan say every 6 months and say quarterly enti say I say me no wahia misua no I quite remember say me start say me fu wim shempo na me nua na say yan che ye nu be 7 years impo.
Oh, okay.
Now hwe mo fra wo e chiri na fe ye for won fi north. Na wa fi won na yan for yan mo wan for ka. Ebinim fo nyina won 5 northern regions wo nyina de wim she na e bae.
Wow,
experience alone na bofra say bi won fu wim she da na ofo ma me a bia say bi o say me wa here make say be 7 years amu me fu wim she na ma me be okole be 60 70 years na first time na off wim she na buy no so no wo hwe baby di say Alisa hotel hwe hotel a wa hwe edimu waka hotel a wo Ghana ne edimu kese ba ko so ye 5 star
oh wow
na wo buy na wo beda baby papa na aduane papa na ntino no timu say na wo mu yem anka wo mu mpo enko wo mu say ye no wa no mo ntino o tie feedback na say ahomka wo mo
just very positive
very very positive
and na baby e ka tell ye mpino wo mo okay na ye share we say reading festival no ya na mo wo botai esi so say ebe man kwada nan ayentientia o ye library sahodo ase na ni wias na advance nti library ko ne ade eno no any the focus no mo wie ye no mo sha butumi achieve ye
ne unse say ye ntima na eda ye program no so no yes reading treasures
okay
say me pese me kan fanti ndia me break akra
oh what no butumi ka fanti
yeah fanti ndi say ye be hwehwe egudi anase ejapade ewo eye nkrata mu anase book mu unse say wo be hwe ande obi biara o say ejapade wa asase me na manda de galamse yaba amasisi aye brei enti ye hu say egudi anase japade enhyeda enyeden eni kan sen eye asase nko se ubo modern ko school na fe utum kenkan na hu na wunya nimdi a even bo na wo be galamse na wo be no ekwan papa bi so a ense ye nsu ene ye sa antisi ne be se di wura mo frame nde ho na fe wo mo be nyem hu se se ye wo ejapade bi se ya adenti ne ko se ye nsu ma ye ho kire so what I say intino ye wie no awofo aye directors ne kan say communities a wo mo bae ahemfo wo mo bae na obehu say no wo se yete ye mo fra no aye fi ahyeso no nkete no na fe wonya wo hu say ade bia ye bia no wo be hwe say aye papa ana say aye bone na aboaye intino bibia ye fefe wo aye Alisa hotel
mate na ha na ye hwe nim say nye Ghana Education Service and the Ministry of Education kwa munya partnership USA the stages yen share sa partnership na munya ye no ensakaye ben na dia ba moaben ene de abasa reading festival fi we die no
in fact almost so yasin pa ma yetumi e de efa ye ntoma papa e de efraye awofo form ntoma pa fraye and kolane so learners ne so form ntoma pa efraye directors ne district directors so form ntoma pa fraye and penifo mobile ni nyina form ntoma pa efraye. But we are also looking at family and community engagement. Send your beya sustainability, ebeba send your beya ochnebi say USID and a SAGES and a care for new honoma. And then you bet me aye afa ho a you bet me ama butae ejina every year. And intina yedi awo for kan ho no. See a family and community engagement. We are looking at send atabanka no or say ahemfo bae.
Yeah.
It is true for by influencers by it no ye said that obia ewo mbotai ewo mo betimi den aboa ama dwumapa ye di ebetimi aden aboa enkola no inti through when ye dey a lot of process mu say see you can say reading is not always about say call library they say library for mobile van say ye be inclusivity sebi omo medi dem no omo so ombetimi ayeden afa omo ntuma pa efra eridi akwa ridi and we also encourage parents a friend say wordless books obu obeka say and reading ya muye reading festival me for my uncle school they say you encourage parents say wordless books wo honom into far obetimi words be enim a picture pe into obetimi create story around it it is obesha engaging from class 1, class 2, and class 3. They are the foundational learners. In fact, sustainability, no, bringing parents, bringing influencers, bringing directors. Send your bay ochna, say USID ni ho, say SAGES ni ho, say Care International ni ho no ma. afibia ne betimi ayden aye the learners ne so by still be ya omo so betimi ayden as support so they are all part of the influencers no
mate na atawo na wo Minister of Education yen hwe se adwuma mo ye ya mo pese mo mankwada enye odo e ma kenkan na ekwanim no yenim se action plans any policies ehye bi wo hono ma mo so mo de ba abepia na kwanimu ho asem te sen say ye envisage say ye koyenim no ehye be na mo de ma e wo sa kwan no so
yo embri bim na research bi bai na wo ye wo public schools wo ye public schools who say wo fa nipa 100 a wo mu 2% pe na wotum kenkan
okay
enti USA afuya ye Kenya or the program of USA learning or the buy the intervention be buy for 4 5 years 6 years ama so teacher for what teacher for ama teacher for so to wo was the same frana nti at a point as a 5 years time na what this intervention to dwa no na fe was an year research na nipa 50 this year no offer nipa 100 a wo mu 56 ene wotum kenkan so we hu izankofu ya na wosan be so ye mu say aye afiwe e ma sisia no ye wusu aye nti no Minister of Education sa intervention e ba na e da so ho nanso no embre ne so ye say US aid for learning program no e wo say e face out and say ekọ nti ekọ na kwa menso na ye Minister of Education Ghana Education Service ye be hyemu kena e ma because go from 2% to 56% today na say ade bia hu hia pa ye wo say modern ye hyemu kena na fe yetum du be 70-80% wo fam fra 100 wo be 80% wo kenkan na say eye the reading festival e Badwam because reading festival start wo school na wo mu na no na wo ma atena se na why competition oni obewini no ko circuit
okay
no so wo akwa competition oni obewini no akwa district oni obewini no aba region oni obewini no aba national nti abofra bi onwini na national na say oni making the reading festival
district na
district na ba bedu national oni otumi onwini ye no me no ka say na say konenim nti one worship wo kwotisi a ye ma won awards ye won certificate nti wo kwa na say ne ye kwotisi na say misu me gire me ho na making kan yetum adwuma na medina wo de bobo aze no ye ma atwumpon
mame na say Isaac Kataba principal program officer and national coordinator reading festival and Hannah also program officer Ghana Education Service and you know komo afa reading festival hono ye do be wie wo ha say na ye nkoye we say mame boat wo mo wo cafe ba no a ya and oni rascal kupuom wode no edi enkomo nti no mame why ye krado dia so mu na fe efato aso edi amejeso ene abena poku when
Tumezido oye honosom for the Fantidor president for the Brothers and Sisters Association. Akwaba sonko de ba cafe bar noir Jonu police station in Chanhonoma Makacho day. I had days a relaxing is one pazino. I had day in as when you are betrayed to na about chill the more drink. No the Tuesdays be it's not had a name very personality no a chill and cassa. It's no say we are the payer. Mammy will fear basic cranny is in commercial car cranny, tell you also car crack. Now, that's in there and the pay no make us something in Atanasino. Say reggae enyom na de dance hall enyom na odi makwetsen papa say yehwe krom ha dey wo say yehwe abrochiro baby ya nizin wo ho na edwuma no zori ye ne ye papa aza omo dance so kese pa won enyom mu eye wet a o use won enyom mu most mo orange no wet how obey be kana sam na na fan base so say tra marampo makano fan base no zo did no my enjoy no nyom before I introduce now more no yen say no nyum na yem resisi a adwom no e ka ma ye papa mpaibo you know raskuku puom the big song pa yen maybe for me minyim for na kasa good morning
good morning
adope uya
we are
okay
Adom TV
okay now and you may saw your biggest song and me another if there were another big song be pa
we are saying kasa 1+1 could be 3
obiana
me the biggest song ya dey be chia
okay
and the member limelight.
Okay, ampa to kakra mom.
Say adie bechia na rasta na me yemo sheme. Say yes Selassie ayadumwa kamiye denye wontie. Miri bebo nsenkuo. Mede mano fafa bebo nsenkuo. Babylon ye imogo intina medo Selassie aye.
Come on. And then you must have to be brave. And can number numpo. Wow. Poem, Bami celebrate. Yami show. Na coffee brave what talent. But what's that? It be what talent or the banking or the different things. To say you want man yakupona mo na cheza wo use my hand so yetu na enjoy free ma no here ni je pa anti no na me shiro papa there am for talent na I think it's gare you see is my hand me dey o new song to me ya ba kan ho asa but before that no ma ye hu kakra obi ka de raskuku ye hona
kuku
wasn't me a cuckoo. John Infanti.
Infanti Wednesday born.
Okay.
But it will be Monday.
Okay. Was what Toby?
I mean, no
offer don't pay the business. Then be some mommy.
Mommy won't tell me.
Oh.
Actually. By a friend, it will be Monday, 23rd July. Yeah. And a woman. Me knew Domi. Because school or tie for any Domi. And I'm the call. After that, me anka say the enka born was say me bobi any odo me say me bobo. Pa.
Wow. Hey, and a blasters here bre.
Oh, he said me me ti me. But omo ja me gina me kura me kire me say yes. Me ti ya she obi suli asa ko she ne suli awon. Sa. But once say the life in it no, ma me ni papa free me tem no want to. He say there destiny me ma be say enyum no anka say na china I know be can but born was a mebo. Yeah, me rasta so be me ja. Me say rasta be mu dia na say was me vibes and share rasta.
Wow. Inti HM no mama no po wuntam nti wona teto.
Me grandmother, me ka say me grandmother.
Okay.
Friend auntie ba.
Okay.
I want to show you school why be because
nice. Yeah. And why a good job? Why a good job?
No ko remember be train ne the banyuani one but why are they we film the do bia so
I'm sure
mommy you know Monday
how na cha this is waka wan kotin
me dey me uncle na rebel so yes me ja uncle na we yes ene me yere ne me man
okay nte we abusua wan kasa so start na mo from mine
we yere one
but maybe so maybe so number
okay cry by this
okay we are friend
even
appear no
milito
plat no shout outs to you no mo from na yain
o me 3
wow nice me fine Mr. fine
mema you Obaba.
Nice. Once we no one banana no we busu na aye charge.
Yeah, to see it.
No asa ware again. You hate no na esepede bobo.
I'm chilling aba.
Wala sha. I had is yet no had ya be chill da ma.
Mami chiba.
My enya chair sansa to bas. Chair sansa na ye ton sa.
Cheers ya no.
Oh, come on. What the ye? No, I saw my cafe bar noir. Many ras cuckoo, na ye chichi uncomo or hanon. So, Ras, at what point now, Ras Nibim?
Anyway, 2009. 2009. Because Sarah Rasta man now. And similar no can say no Rasta so agree. Because I say, Badwam say the all can any day all Bible no ya. The Bible say any a pen and survive and so on say your case Rasta will be any say Rasta a righteous man. Yeah, it's a Rasta cry be you can say they say we dey Rasta in so a righteous Rasta and pen once. I was say me a Rasta man because Rasta ni okwan no.
Wow.
2009.
Even at that time, you know, I'm sure the Ghana for your perception be about because in the we as a boy pa you there, sana what could be a rasta or your religion on its own. I would live some life be where you're conscious people. It's you know, the time 2009, now the perception of power so still agree that.
One of me idea we won't say young Casano. I did Japan is Rubia. It's near the overcan idea. Because Okasa from Amikasa from
me and a shade.
Yeah, you remember, oh, now rigging up as a rigging, yes, we see no bois.
I'm not
youth no more enjoy rigging dance on, you know, say he took some of us, they be a board near facey warn, because Senator can easy 209. Badwam cry, many Jashok never say one of the youth, he rising up at the locks. Actually, we are saying, man, you to know so be brief.
Wow.
Yeah, because we are looks, they say, you know, Debbie, yeah, looks in home. I'm saying to say,
nice boy.
Yeah, be
fresh boy.
It is a good area, Miss Midjari. We be away fresh. I mean, if we talk at them, talk at it. Just I mean, my body send the food, and new food.
Okay.
And secondly, we say. Nyamia am fresh. Also baba na be fresh.
Okay. Naturally, it's just the part on you know be as a or the
there be any day. Any day will be na make say 1+1 could be say 3.
Okay.
And this will be how person baba na man ho yefe.
Okay.
Yeah, no akọ baba na baba man ho yefe. Me so me say David, Ja is my baba.
No, Ja is your baba mum. Ampa I feel ye. What style no so no me feel papa. Now the lyrics of your song. In hin
me you me share life na my film no. Once you for life na turn so ta ya turn rubber bag ya turn your ma bibi you share no ni ahwede amanfo so film. You ahwede yehu. Ni dey about lyrics. Once you nyum ye okra na aduane.
Okay.
Onti me sorry na onye bibia keke. Say ube so we person we didi say oka bank onti me kan 5 minutes per no wedi.
No car.
We yembe wa hen. Ti nyum na also wonya abotere. Na otimi ye na o hihye ni ye na amanfo consume no say yes. Or moody aduane pa say okra na aduane no.
Okay.
Into no Ghana for the permission.
I see.
The lyrics and the voice
no. No car pa lyrics na voice no. And the parents said that mama kakra but say that mom
me go to sire me bompa ye. Most I jam me bonka ye. Untonko na una ye di yen bia obeya ma ye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ras.
Yeah.
Cool. Was it the posado or cuckoo to cry? You are papa, cuckoo. What's cuckoo here? Fancy to cuckoo. So I'm sure they be shown pie, be boo. Me
papa, my friends and the side free Abudun quality.
Okay, no, you're closer, brother.
I say,
Now, nothing. There was a conversation on social media, magical show. Baby, Zimbi the Mochim there. You come had in Nakasano dance, reggae dance hall artist.
I'm already.
What kind of dance hall? In the reggae film because the way I'm saying.
It was a reggae dancehall, no mind general. But you were rigging your dancehall. Okay. By any back no cross still I was young in Ayaka. So cast a rig dancehall for at least young in Ayaka. But one also not general. And a dancehall word in insanity. Be at me by no true short.
Okay.
I found a penny and answer Sana dancehall it.
Okay.
Dancehall to say hip life and high life and our gospel and reggae reggae crying but dance no general sa na culture na tie mo how ba ko bi pi
I see
omo doso it no doso
I see
bi mu nya ba owo how ba ko bi pi because omo kan enioma fa dance no omo sa na general na culture no it is obi ba wa mo fa ni we kura mo hu se sa na tie.
Okay. Nti say kandam na some to Shatawale no nye Stone Boy one back and forth away ya normal because we culture no
to us no to reggae and dancehall honestly who say normal.
Okay.
So I say sana culture na tie. The culture na ko so anu mo ja na akoso sa.
Oh I see.
Yes yen person violence be ba culture na dey sa na tie.
Okay. Matter nti no yen kasa fa new song no ho to me. And your brother Sammy they to me.
Yeah, to me no nyum ba ko e kanfo nyame no mo so ye che nyame say e kwan bibia ya fa so ya amfa ni no fa ya fam yi na ya break ya ton me ya double ntin I see ya ton rubber Braja Sami Crowd also wada KGT no
na but Sami put the pan was my dream from on starting you wa hustle papa
this year on the current
wasn't cut I see
2024 because it's everywhere we share gospel no piano this year pass so me enyum na me say no ono an be fit
okay
life na ya film na enyum no so Senate and a reggae ba man for be it you say with your gospel ba o say me enyum nyina no e vibe e enyum a wuti a wa de be bo bra yeah
okay no ye baka ke yente to me na nti no yente new one no ye be zongo fair ho nkomo because weekend they perform zongo fair na say na I live on Adom TV so nti ye ba ho nkomo but before that no me yente to me no onye brother Sami to me no kakra na ye mresisia na to me no so na e kan wasam no nyame ni tum
nyame ni to me
wow nti anyu me baby a ye benya
nyame to me bia say this year cry election am for to me
no car
but we nyame to me
ne na ye kan wasam nti no ye pen wo streaming platforms ni na abra ye benya wo honom each video we
Thursday me bakuma see each video
nice
but I me try why bibia why seto Sami wo hwe me no prayer nyame
sha da ese hia fan base ho
no na me ne
ye baba ye batetawa na ye bopue mu honom na video no so na ye bambi ana won ye nya adwen
director na be chire
director consider fan base na zongo fair no so everybody weekend
yes
23rd 24th and ejina mu zanzan kan wasam kakra chwe
zongo fair so me wo ha na me nya call ntimi kwa me ni pa no vibe was wo peso ho mi ankasa me koya I'm a legend. Davio.
No,
really, I was saying to represent. Vibe nice. Me and Kasane Bani Zongo ni mo. Oma like oma boa me carry and kese pa. Reggae and dancehall no. Ne fapim nyina ye zongo na su.
Okay.
Reggae and dancehall jena no.
Okay.
Zongo for the pija na mani jina.
Nice.
Yes. Through idea be chimone friends many wali mo ame part-time mo do this zongo no de omo ne so emu e ba ne new town so a omo ken ba ko we were how was me chia na
I see I want I new town okay
on a new town for reggae and dance on a new tunia or twi nyina ko anytime bia e wa see a ball ko say you need chia you will be a chiano because new town fan base ni na one creative reggae and dance so omu nyina ni omu ni me so ya adwen
okay
nti friends 23rd 24th you crunch me bem na ma ba so ho de ya say ho omu nim dem timi ye ho na fan base na one so ye kese
okay
for Manua Dogo Sadat no ko for we ho a mass mo omo so poor music from way back about see ura new town efa kutuba bi ura konesi ni mu no fan base kese
okay
from ho side Gaza Street no so bia omo by some we omo nyina hwe ba bi ho poor music nko
no wa samara nye nti no zongo fair no obi obi nyim nkoma ye rizi ba oye why the peace fair
yes
zongo communities no na wa come together Davio no organize into no you're together zongo communities na ye be preach peace ya enjoy good music na rasco kujina ma na we ndi shege na fa mama who problem you then no say they join in Accra New Town College honom 9 23rd and 24th ye bo show wanyim de bebe pem wo honom na enya na baba ji na rasco ku medasi
bye mama so medasi
nyami sure papa dan dey pay minna ma afro wontam too much no so no etuma baba do ha de nyami sure papa medasi dey tum na e beba cancer da mara na waso ejembre yi no nyami sure papa no o manager na yen be rofen biggest boss nyami sure waso dey tum na eni rasco ku obram wa de an pay Emmanuel nti camera guy yen be OPD Jessica production zon power wa de nyamisha won da wana say Sarah Weber was studio nyamisha hon so na me de besi ha de izino the fancy door president for the Brothers and Sisters Association Sister Sandy be a guy orihwe into no salute sis me de besi ha nyame yadom a ye besa na ye share
me wo faith homeopathy empenyi for e wo ha Dr. Abigail and Dr. Boating wo ha se ya mo ne e be bon komo de bia na me de masema me kan se ye kɔ ne wanko bi a yade ntia adwuma ho pa na wontumi nye yade ohunti no abibia no yedidi no ma ye kɔba no wo se ye ma ya pomuden so ehia yen nti apomuden de men toto na asenya sabeka dem na aduru sa stage nipa enye late isa se faith homeopathy wo ho ema Dr. Abigail and Dr. Badwam mamachi damase sama bana enkomo no mesha se me the ladies first it mo ha dia Dr. Abigail boy enkomo faith homeopathy ede na wo ho
yo ahne ye da se bebre so em se ebnada anopa bia be samre no faith mu hu ye wo ha na hu mu hu ye wo ha no enyina gina se nipa yapomuden enti ena ye wo ha abibia ya ye be kaka ye ho obi o ho a ade bi koso nipaduanim onim but oka na nadwen sisuso ene ade we ya eye me no e wo se entem na metimi etu ho anamo enti sa me obi biara a wagebre ATM me no e faith homeopathy clinic said the ahwene kan no ena mute yenkan ye wo branches bebre Accra ha ye wo Santa Maria ye Abuya Junction ena okokuma se a ye wo ahene makokobin 18 ena okota krade a Dr. Badwam ye wo Anaji Police Station Koforidua ye wo Poly Junction Landry Manager Road ena okobogos nso a ye wo American House enti obia enjebre na ontie nene ahwene bibi kaka mpese menchiche manasa menka ene se ye wo ye obia ebani pedona na se ye tight na dodo na so no omuka se arthritis na titu ne eseto ye joint anase ya poso ni titu ye kotodwe no obia bono na mikotodwe ye se arthritis mikotodwe se na sa den ya pa na sa arthritis no ye omu ahoro enti nya se bia se wanya arthritis no enti na ya arthritis na ntu de ope ointment bi na de twitwi so a edwo kakra ofun se oyo okay na arthritis ne wo enema ahoro bebrea ede sa de no eba enti se wa hu de baaye na se wantu ase amfiri ho a de bia pains no de obefom na ebre ni nti meka bibi kakra bi mechichem kakra na edikan ti se ye fe bi se septic arthritis ye ka septic arthritis a infection ene cause sa den ana se beka se bacteria ene cause sa arthritis sa bacteria na ye fe no streptococcus pyogenic sa boa no or tight na contaminated foods eduanim iti se udi se eduane ni ko nipaduanim a wanya baabi obetina na baabi opese otena kese nso ye o joint enti na ho no mu didi ko kese enti onya ko dru joint na titi nse kotodwe na wa start cause inflammation any pain enti bo nse kotodwe na ebe hono nso a ehono na ye oya ebe ya oya nti wanwe awse o mikotodwe na eme ya o de ade atwitwi so edwo kakra na wape baabi afasa na da ebe kese no na ahadwen ebe kan wato nti se wantu wana mo ahu se sa aboa we na obitim ka se bibi kamu dwe na se you say aboa bi na mu but se wanya check up a hu se bibi se ena ekoso ena tu ye fe bibi se rheumatoid arthritis ye ka rheumatoid arthritis na eno ye genetic disorder so nti bia family no se bia maame wo ana papa side ena wa so betimi enya obitimi bo ka so ye de abusua ni de enyina ye okotodwe yare on se net enti no se wan hu se ye DNA no ana se wan hu se ye ade we enti no anamo be na hyase na me 20 obi or family dim 30 years 35 years no so I started experiencing sa pains no
just say wabusua
ni enti na ntem na de obetimi aya fa hon e wo se utimi eye na ye fe bi se calcium deficiency calcium susu ana se bi o sometimes ko we na okra baby a e se onimpo mu yemre ontimi nante etimi advice we se kope nompe ko nantwefo no wa kope bones na de abeye nkwan nyankate nkwan laisu na se samakra no ennom obenya calcium no dodo na nso afrim so na ama wanya strong because calcium e ma yanya strong bones eno achi no kwesan eboa ye nerves ne so bebre e ma netimi function fine but say o lack calcium no ana say o ye deficient e wo femo a entimi nya na dwuma yi a enti wo be start experience joint pains no so saa eno so ebe ye oya you say yenya sen yenya 3 enti say o tra se ka so tembia me de me koto dwa na ma posma na say wan hu the causative factor na untimi nto ase emfi ho na me fa we ntwa to say e fe bibi say syphilis syphilis yenya nim say sexually transmitted disease enemu yare enti obi won say wanya infection enti se bia ichi no nya ana discharges insuo bi gu na rashes onya edro bi num na se sa ne mani fi ho a ohun se waye okay ana se bibia ni ho nti no wagya manaka abo ne tena ni padua nim echa onante ko o joint no enti moment a obekọ settle wo joint no obe start experience joint pains ana se knee pains eno so no ebe inflame ebe hono sa eso be hyehye ebe ya woja pa enti se unim se o suspect se wanya syphilis na se utu ho na mo a e wo se uye hwehwemu yi onum ado na symptoms na eye onekwa ekwa e wo se utimi kwa for check up ehun se meye negative bibia enimu bi na fe the one we say why if because they do tertiary stage ni there bibia ni wonum a obetimi joint pains ni there obete enti anope ni ameka che tie4 ana so bibia sa me waje behwe ni se so what started experiences are joint pains especially knee no pain ni there and something ka say say arthritis nti me ho hwe a enye yi Brafet homeopathic clinic na yenye hwehwemu ni ehu ni a ekofa asa de no ebrewo na yentimi ntu sa de na so emfi ho na se oba se pains ne krampo no obi oba na de ni wura physio a your machine be itera very good oti ya opa ye nya de ukona ye de sa machine no massage a obesi from obi a okono ntimi nante obesi from opie no no anka se nante enti say no de dro e kan na akoto aso ofi asese ana wanya wa hoto because kotojo eya won nante ko hanne ha na waka ho
na kotojo nya obe de mpatena
obe da nante ebe ma wadwuma sem na onime nyina aye basa enti mesem obi a uhu sa dewe e wo ni peduam entna se e ma na nye kese ansa then when fe ebra faith na ye be bibia kama
ayo eni Dr. Abigail na aka no arthritis wache obrofo de de so ba ko pikoko hwan bia obobo so ni nyina no eye nioma bia on say ye kan brofo ne kese wi na wasan breaking it down eye yare akotodwe wapone waposo so wo joint na kese waposo meti hei se mkotodwe nya wo sori a adane asem nti mesrew she saade no emame nti Dr. Watson dia na wo de beka Dr. Abigail
yo me da se de kan ma yemfa ye numbers ne ntudwa any location iti ye wia na obi biara opese oba faith no na wachu anamo onfre ye ewo ye numbers ya me de tudwa so eye 0540 710 940 0540 710 940 and now say 0547 578494 0547 578494 friend one number ya ye de atudwe udu Accra hanom a ye wo eye Antieku Junction ofri Santa Maria ekoso otumu a Antieku Junction anase Abuya Junction usi honom a obun se faith ye signboard esi honom wo Asante region so Kumase ye wo ahenema kokoben eye 18 mu honom a ofri Santa ase ekokokobia odi oso besi wo 18 usi honom a faith homeopathic clinic ye wo honom a ye bo adwuma afi udu Koforidia nso a ye wo eye Landry Mediges Road eye Poly Junction honom a ehonso faith ye di edwuma ho afi udu Takrade nso a ye wo Anaje police station adjacent the police station na obon se faith wo ho ana bogoso nso no ye wo old aseda eye boga bronsa na wo station ho na chi ho no mo faith edi dwuma ho no mo na de kakra me de toa ye doctor de no so say faith homeopathic clinic said ye di kankan no ye nhwehwemu pa ehwe the root cause of the condition de ede yare ne bai na ye gina so ama onupa ama yare no asietu said you can say arthritis no you mutais bebre and osha arthritis is one of the leading cause of disability ewo ye mamu ha ye mfa no serious and nipa bebre through arthritis inti oti huche mu a enye se stroke na ache no but because of kotodwe yare sisi yare inti ene ontumi enante eno na faith say wo ba ye nhwehwemu pa ehu the type of arthritis awanya na yama onro eno nti na ama adanse bebre tumi ekoso wo faith wo na obia ode saa yare na ba bia no ene omu nyina edi ho adanse ye maame ba ko efre ne ni na o say me nam ha ne bogos na me so me sisi enam itakrade enne nyame adom obai watena odi ho adanse e kire nkrofo ana no oka infections so asem infections so eye yare a chronic diseases e ba ye nipadua mu nyina through infections ana etumi edeba na ni nyina no oba faith homeopathic clinic a oba ye beboa na saa wo hawe nyina ye tu ase nti obi a owo stomach ulcer obi owo eniyare yare biara eti nipadua no mu a wo de wanu madura wo se enida so asa yesro bomodian se obetu anamo aba na ye moa na ye ntu yare no ase emfiri ho no mo
medasi faith homeopathic clinic doctor for na ye nyomadi nkomo anope Dr. Abigail na Dr. Boatin ya kone koje ayaresa why na obekwa ba nyina no eya pomoden ye bedro mase na mameka se computer na wusu no eye cashback wusu ye nyoma digwa ye to laptop ni to phone se ni ade na ye kobro nyamu na afena so no omo de package abaya sa package no wokwa omatete se discount it is a laptop na wokoto na computer na se make say ya woni so obekwa konya discount wo honom ya ade na woto no nka wo de toto ne bo se discount ni ma na je se for pa nye no nko a baby abekọ computer na branch bia obekọ na wakoto ade no wutumi enya gift wutumi nya chede ebragu so a eye shopping nti se laptop printers desktop na mobile phones tablet TV set ni nyina eba no electronic appliances ne dia me pato computer na eye number 1 stop shop wasoko na wokoje wo nipa any quality home appliances a wode kofie na oni abusua na ko enjoy afia so nya afia na akobo bi da na ma kwa akosho obi TV na oni pa ne pa da no apamo masi abonten areho aniwo itibesel ko computer na kwaje ode 0302 752020 0302 752020 onu computer na eni komo na eba no efie TV bibia wode bedi dwuma wo mo ho no mo ema na ye koye ni unse we promotion nti atuamu sa kosi December mu na chese won so waje wo de edinya meje so ene abena poko a hwennie enchebia oman hene kwabena asante ebetenas na empensempensem obedwam so ye de amawo na mamechia banda otimantemu krati ntumuru mansini mu ukọ banda chindere ne nimpotem ho no ma na wotwetwa mu atete foundation ye koye health screening ho edema omanfo ho no mo ba india numbers ye da mu nyina se macfish ya wanso ukọ chindere ono na oye clinical coordinator ewo ho no ye da mu nyina se ne gia moji yen ofel so na miame nkokofo nso a ehwa no pai etu chekese de mamu nyina nyame onhia mo emayen mede wasi ti de aka no ebeto aso Adom TV bedwam menko bebia pinu a wachire ya yede April ani we no obibeka se na mo kase meko manyanko betete nkwanche ya na menua ba ne oba fefe pa se e friend abana fila ya o free na Adom te de fila na o de free na Adom heba de bebre e na o de ba yeguso ekasa efa ya pomode ho mabna mache
mejo so menua ba and then black on black
baby are black
no be so combination no
ane na Adom heba enkomo ho pa fila fa yakwe
anope midincha kese efri Adom Herbal Center ebro bibia ohweye carnation nso sa pomode mpa ma setena pa entimido bomodian se obema apomode ho ehia Adom Herbal Center ye producing nafa X-Vein mixture, nafa X-Vein capsules, na face nafa Lady Clean. Anope ye be share e de free nafa Lady Clean because we na ema na ne dwo kese
original no.
What you say? Ema no umi se na no me ko twemu me ko Saturday me ko market Cantonmount ho. Me do na ema yi bodge me so nafa Lady Clean na sem be ni.
What dey di?
Enya sem kitu o. She nafa Lady Clean say na tie. A 100% natural feminine hygiene wash. Michira yankasa yen haban ene yendubram ena Adom Herbal Center yakwa ye bibrem kwa ye bretomu akotiti ndua haban ene ndua hini ye dia fan fidiem ahohoro ho aye no krogen ya doctor Fekukudam ena ejina haban ho ede aye droi kama ye wi ensumpanifo ede stamp esiso se eye ntu yo ba na se wo hwem ya no pay na infections aja himfie ho no mo aboso obu o ha infection ne ba no so nunya ba we treat ya enko na be mu kura ebu so o media sisi ade abaya part of me nti no wato na adwim hwe ententena ho na enye hwehan bo modern se won sabeka nafa lady clean na no pay ya atimi nke ya kope bito na enyi sa ha oni na enfenfi ho no mo emfa emmo so mdi kan na 100% natural etu nko yuzu wi nkonya ekire sembia de bi aha nti sei enete ehada kem kama asawa ehye ho ntu behwe kakwa egu asawa no na de akwa mekira odu be hya ahemfie ho se ahemfie ho no mo na ekeka wo enswansoa na ba begu ho ebi awo anasa abrabo mu semuta ahemfie ho no mo bia emane ha kra bo modern se won sabeka nafa lady clean beboa eyisa ha onyina ede fi ho no mo ede amount sa ahemfie ho keka o senso na begu ho se insuo bi egu insuo na egu no se bia de nkambo ne bi enenam eni aye green eni aye yellowish color bi instrument ntina na enye hwehan bo modern se won sa ebeka nafa lady clean bi ebeboa hwe yisa ha onyina efi ho no mo ede amount obi ho no mo akọ partner ho kwa na yem hyehyem because of ebi awo anasa baba mu semta himfie ho no ma bia na se ho no ma ye bibia wo ho enti no ontumi kwa nkwa ne partner ho aye ntokwa aye nsempie hwe ene eye last stop bo modern se onsa ebeka nafa lady clean we so enya omanya infection kwa ne betumi ayuzo wakoyo oba yi die e wo se o ma himfie ho no mu ehia wo e wo se wo sisi ho no mu sipi na esita hede bia meka so oba anya oba wa share kuntan pa bo ogina so se tie ni na wafa ne ho seteten na ahemfie ho no mu koye enya na tro so wo yo oba anya oba we siesie ne huhu na mani na ahemfie ho no mu so ye de esan so koyie timi nya ba wo siesie ho a wo to nku ne sra no wo to rega kase no na wo san so siesie ahemfie ho ade ase sa pepepe omo aye de ka wa ehwe omo no mo nchen wo omo a omo de omo tutu kwan no omo nchen wo ye mo musika kase esan check mo no me nya ba omo nchen wo e wo kwan bia so tanopei se wo hwam ya bo modern se won sa ebeka nafa lady clean bi ebebo sisi ahemfie ho no mo eyifi ne keka wa bia e de fi ho no mo e de ama we so enye na pharmacy shop abeko bia benye bi ato ye number ne 053 11 56 556 053 11 56 556 obo ha no complaini se ni na bi otekura ena eye no adenti a bema ne ba no mukọ ena hit and run ena adenti na wonya bema ntra ne ho sister sa himfie ho no mukọ ye nyo kra na abeka enyo na abeka bema na obabetina obetina what you say nti mesro se wo so otumi siesie ho ahofama ne ho hia ye pa so obana se nko ya obeja kwakọ na de biki obana ho nko ya obeja kwakọ nti mesro obi apade aye obi apade a no nyam ye den ewo ho ahanti no o hwe se menua ba ye kama yi so chi osi ho ya bebi akoyie o hwe me ya bebi akoyie ari ase sa pepepe ntimi so e ma o kanya o ka ho fe no e ma ne mo so bo modern se won sa be ka nafa lady clean be bo sesi ahemfie ho na yifi ne nkeka wa bia e de fi ho no mo e de amaw se bibi sha ase se e da ne ho adi e woni padua ne ni akan na hye ne so se e wo mogye ne mu ente wo se wutu ase insu a egu a enka wom wubu se wia na eja wenka wa ahemfie ho no mo okodwonso na wo okodwonso na ahemfie no mo hyehye no e ma ne bu okodwonso na ho no hyehye infection na de sa de ne ba obi won so betumi tie na ho ayekọ we tie we na okodwonso no ho na beto kakanka entra ho ma ne ndu sa stage no just enso so kra wohu sa nyoma ne na ahya asese edan ne ho dia kana hye no so se ewo mogye ne mu ente wo se utu ase woni de obayin set alright but wo se wonom nafa x-vein mixture ene ne capsules no nafa x-vein mixture ene ne capsules obi won mo tumi ka so makoto edro me da hye ho a enko wo de be hye ho a week or two later be san so because the mogye ne mu no untreatie nti na bia ho na keka wo ne sa nyoma na bejai but the mogye ne mu de nam system nim ni na wo se ni na besene nti no be hia nafa x-vein mixture ene ne capsules so jonso a menua ba na wote yawo e wo jonso na chi jonso ne banket nkete na wote pains what they are saying so be begu ho no mo keka wo ahemfie wo keka wo awo anasa babo mu semte ho no ma bia bo modern se won sabeka nafa x-vein mixture ene ne capsules nti mani hia combo miensa we nafa lady clean na afin so nafa x-vein mixture ene ne capsules na me say nafa x-vein mixture ne capsules no so me man betuman mama na ye
okay
nti we na nya ma nko ade ma ne de na de nafa lady clean ne be ka ho but remember ni hia x-vein mixture ne capsules no nko a ojonso na ubemem ehyeso mbo ko je fiche so kojonso a obechima say de na jonso ne mai onya say okwatena ase na jonso na ase aka no okojo ho ajonso ne ma bo modern se won sabe kan nafa exvin mechanic capsule si ade asan wo so bia daje na home no sa na dwono obe sori adwon so saa ma ade achi ti imagine so ye driver ni akokọ transit echa no pa a na dwon so ama wanna then ebesi ba koda wo stie na chi akonya accident yesre yem pesa Christmas ba na epesi ye twi soloku enti no Mr. Bomodin se wo so tumi da na body ne relax e ma dwon so entete what you say na enkonkoda wo stie chi nkokum amanfo Bomodin se won sabeka na fa exvin mixture ne capsule CB e bia na enso agu be ma na no infection at na wo so ache ama obe ma ne sese kwa air shrink me tra air form mo ahyem nya be ma Bomodin se won sabeka na fa exvin mixture ne capsule CB e be sha abo yi sa ha no efi ho e de ama won ti se ukodwon so na woti adwon so ni mo achem yenu odwon so na yesu fita bi anase moja bi e de chire eba obu opo okohia ne partner ansa na ombehia asembo se moja bi e de chire eba enso bi abegu ano ne be ma no ahyase se esesa kala me pacho Bomodin se won sa ebeka na fa exvin mixture ene ne capsules ebe hwe eyi sa ha ni na e de fi ho no mo e de ama yendrey enye na pharmacy shop anase herbal shop a obeko bia no obenya bi ato fire number no de chire wo so bia no frɛ na yen hwene empe ho puma sibre emfa emma ye number no e 053 11 56 556 053 11 56 556 nti se eya wo mu nsem se o menses number ye send your how ni tie bia fibroid net tete send your how ni tie bia no fa beda na Adom Herbal Center na ye bete ne te e de amount ye number no mesan so esisu biom e 053 11 56 556 053 11 56 556 apomodin pa ema asetena pa ntimi do ntena ho ema yare enji ni pedua no emoso na Adom Herbal Center yesi indu papa ewo krom
beda se abana fila eno de fila ni nyina ma no ye wapomodin ye made ahumbo acheche mu a wo de mansanka bi na ehwe sakraya ede beba ewo ni padua mu na ye di kan bo amane se ye beko ye asantemantem kronum afranche ho na ye kwa akohwe traffic situation no unse November chese kona ni mu a wo hwe ene data na 19th ne chese ye keka ko December mu an senti kromu ti sen traffic situation no etisan amansan chi ame kwadwo bi mreku ewo kronum afrancho ya chese oboy amane de ekoso ho no to wie ya pe na oman hene kwabena asante ene na badwafo atena sempensemu na atoaso ho bi mu a ye beda ase na ya mammo ene hwe ya kra onyame adom otena ye besan asia
headquarters of traffic baby agency aye traffic a wo ma efiri kronum afrancho ebesene akwakejetia akwakodi wondwuma na traffic wa ha nipa do na atimi di so no hwedo do na eno kampo so dankyen a wo ye obi a wo fa sa kwa wesu a nipa dodo na etimi enante ewo fom enam traffic a echi ewo kwan yi so endi se wote sa kwa wesu a ade ba akwa ebua pa nse se opese ukokromu anopa na ukodi udwuma e wo se usimu be ahomache na se wo hwe ba bia gya sese ya traffic no efachi na ese wo munyina wo mbeta kokromu no na efachi yi na mame nche ho no banya hyenkafa do na wa ha wo mo na di traffic yi so wo hyenkani mu akwa bade ba Adom TV so
kwanle die montima mu aya nyakura goso ni dosun dumsa be 2 hours kwana intimi ba bia ya konti mu aya mpenefo mu aya
me da se etiro trotro drivers phobia wo mo ewa ha ene no mudi nkomo ma me nko opani ho
deze ye pentema kwa adwuma unya kwa nko deze ye betimeze ye pese obi hia wa adwuma mo enso e wa kodro adwuma be 10 o'clock enti ama ni je ne kwan so kra ye hotere ye bisim 6 o'clock afa na maduru ha sei deze 9 na 10 na ekobo ya ma ho kira nko a
etiro yaguso ene ye wa kronom o traffic situation ye sei aka na foka kra bi na ye kodi bro nya idie ye gya traffic na mu ye bon komo e de ekwa na ma traffic na chi na traffic no ho ha kra mpo no etesai na ye nko opanyi ba ko pese na bon komo
yo ye from Mr. Mankwame wo aya ma na me de me ya ha me kakra bi ni se me hu se akwan no nyina no baabi wo mo ye but ha de hu bibia wo so tem bia je se wo ba akwan we no kra me tete me dwen wa me ntiase ahadum we ayesa we insoto ya na ye na ba ukọ yachia sa but me hwe ada ayina se bantman ayina ya hu se yi mantem akwan bebre enti ha no MP no owai me hu no kura da me nim no adentia nti me sira mo kan kire wo mu na wo mu hwe ya bi ne ebre pa we masim ba 2 hours ni
traffic here your friend 24-hour traffic ejina mu sa abelaba say ya nopa say ya wia upie mu akono mu ha de a enya asam keto akra na ahyenkafo do na ekyem say wo mu esi mu no hwiri mienu nie na wo mu esi mu ma ye hwɛ se ne person from bi ebebɔ nkomo na yabusa wo mu hawa traffic yi de ebrew opanyi kase mu sa say why stranded party atwonya ha wo de
the traffic ama adwuma sama de ama ntimi nko
esi atambe na wo free fie a wo kɔ adwuma atambe na
me free fie be 7:30
ala na traffic akɔ adwuma we
mazi
eti apa na traffic to ko no asa
em say kwana
medasi etiro ashankafo no dodo na echem say kwana passengers sponsor say ayekwana na amotofo nso de omo nam fifi omo de from contemporary antem yegusua ebon komo e wa ha na yenhwe ene traffic dey jumpa antino ene Adom traffic around town ene traffic around area no yegusua wa ha yebo ekomo na aha no se obate ha na se obekọ school be se mu okrokwa e so sim be 5:30 ansa na watimi akọ na wakọ school se otia nso na se oye adwuma nso de a se usimu ahomache ansa na watimi akwakwa koduru wadwuma mu ntem anya sa wadwuma wura ebetimi ayuwadi empempi na no se unam ha nipa dodo na wo mu nam fom esan se obu ho na okọ magazine ha ya obu nso na adwuma ewo ebia mama akro ha ya 89 de odi atofom na wo ye adwuma anesa na obebu sasa traffic a echi wo konrom no e de akra na de sa traffic no eba na se wo hwa traffic a echi wo konrom no dodo na akwakoye amna edada ekwan mu a ene ensu oto a na yiri dodo na efa ekwan mu na ama ohaw aba ekwan mu a enya asem ketwa enti so hwe adehye wa ha de ya dodo na ebre ma me nkoso anya adrobafo no bi na hyenkafo no bi emo enkomo wa ha na yemusa wo mo so hwe traffic ya eja driver so hwe traffic ya pa mototofo ha na de mu
ama adwuma ne se pa oku first need me ko 7 easy wa kwa 5
because of traffic ninti na edia pa na ma traffic chi wo kono ha sa
ya kwan na tutu nti obi adu a so nya abotre nti esa ande ene o so ba onzo bi nya abotre sa na ehye ekoza nti ama eze adwuma na ebele
ha etino edada ho no na traffic no se ejame sa baby first na ejame power santimantem ha no na untimi nyi ebuakwa emfa mfirim but na idie konom na edinkan ene emiamia dodo bi te se etimatim tafo pankronom area mu ha but nei no around town traffic no yegyina mu ewo tafo
the pia blessa go slow sa ade konoma francho kwan brain kwa ohaw ye adwuma enya hwe
oji mi anku anim na traffic we no fere abelaba egyina mu gidi a enye asem ketwa ni nyina eye ekwan a atutu omu chem se de entiama traffic na chi nyina no eye ekwan a atutu na se wuyi ekwan akura atutu nchen a aka na fo kakra ama ye kodi buro nyai enipa ekokrom pa enti ka dodo na so epie enti ka dodo na epie no na Ghana ha so ya kwan no eye enke 20 no na ma pressure abakwan no so a dodo na entimi enko apassenger for dodo na asema ya mota kan se ubodi traffic mu don hiri bebere nanso adwuma ba kwori dia pesika asan so e de Africa ba no krampo no kwa unya enam se wase wo bre nyina
sit obim required that be so TV din komo kama say entimi dia bre and if you've lived in Kumasi and you are living in Kumasi baby originally there I tell you it's not a joke Kumasi Afrancho Chronom traffic area it's not really a joke. My passenger phone and driver phone I don't know but these are yakwino the engineering and all those things what the chronom make me to talk pram kwino and also another oh here obesi kra ma bo for asan kwa adwuma it's something else altogether traffic there men concentrate even on your petrol for now. Stress one cast out a car in the could do it will affect productivity at all costs. yakɔ so aka yɛn mpanyinfoɔ kwan wɔn bɛfa so a wɔn bɛtumi ayi afiri saa ha no na menda wase sɛ wogye bere sɛ wohwɛ bi I'm sure say you know say yɛabɔ dɛwura sɛ a member of it the charismatic evangelistic ministry at Hanum say you know maybe a backbencher enti Sofo Pastor Steve and Reverend Stanley and Asofo ne Sofo Mami mu nyina ya in fact and then mutwe mu free hu dia and na problem na aba say dem hwe ekutie ekosi se ne saa na mo hwe bedwuma no pen ti ya chamba bibia mo and the Christian fraternity 94 to 96 I know a president that's I say boy net them you know and he's been a parliamentary candidate for the NDC 2000 I tell ayawaso yeah 2000 and he's a staunch member. In fact, the campaigns of Atta Mills late, Jamaica the Crazy, and John Dramani Mahama, deputy coordinator, campaign and deputy, I think, and national coordinator, Mubako. You know, a great guy. And son of deputy local government and son about sports. A show say, we'll go through the mail. Say, NDC in the Ghana, yeah, a bakosem war, a year kebamin kebia memoma. Clearly, intimini. One of our strong guys in our politics today, Elvis, a free anchor, Akwaba. People love to hear you talk as in I say, why adapt a different strategy from the normal strategy that we know because election, either it is Elvis a free anchor leading the war or the front, and I say there's none. But this time, new strategy.
Because why with the writing of the manifesto?
Yeah.
And at this time, no, me more regional.
Okay.
Me core regional.
Okay.
I deal with the local stations.
Okay.
Because who say it's me true manifesto. For example, I'll give you a typical case study. 24-hour economy. It was in the 2020 manifesto.
24-hour economy.
Yes.
Now 2024.
I knew about it, but I was not conscious of it. Me, at my level. Until year back 2024, no, na me who say enokra na ewum, but we didn't highlight it. Nobody knew about it. Until manifesto, no, enyema bebre wum, but people don't read. You can't take this whole document. No.
Adaji
na nyema wum no edos until we see it me pemre na yen ye kɔ na ye church amount for nyema manifesto nim.
Okay.
Until that's what I do. I go to the regions, na my year at the regional level.
Maybe I could feel when you say going to the regions na to come for film say at this point in Ghana's life, no, the only messiah, for maybe lack of a better word, is John Dramani Mahama.
Absolutely. See, amount for can say, Baumia or a young man now or 4 years, Bama or I retired or for only 4 years. Baumia beat me 8 years. Me Bibiana and person Yusu and Faton. Ghana, hospital. President Mahama, no a doctor, consultant. They are two abamano, na Ghana yare. Dum Sony ade. No timi bem Nigeria fixe Ghana yare for no. Moti apo okufi odidi oye juma because according to international rating agencies, no near a B-, which is stable. Tina on money is stable. And a doctor Akufo-Addo buy or si ho. Some B- yo may meet me ama sad nipa chrono wa want for Ghana for say we beat me ama na want for there you pay nipa productivity and na do say me was specialist bia ono ye training no e wa ma no ne Canada
ne ade for want for
yes we being pa until me the neighbor no ko fa ba omi aso ba o say me my ye djuma wa my ye djuma minima wo mu nsem ye ntime me betimi ama say nipa na ama na recover no obedane abrantie obewuntafo ahwa no awo ensia kra na Ghana for so okay na enter na hwe omo aka say enter omo hwe na e try omo hwe according to statistics enema ni bo ha sebio me ka na akwa say me NDC ni na meka ewiase ayewe no ye wo ekuaku a omo measure maybe America and Nigeria, the whole world, IMF, World Bank, Fitch, Standard & Poor, Ghana Statistical Service, Afrobarometer. It is a cool no, and no, and yet propaganda. according to them, the first one, the economy, I'm a kind. Yeah, pencil. Mama's pencil. The economy be stable. Now a car there from Kwame Nkrumah time, 126 billion. 126 billion on President Mahama, dear womb, a year, 54 billion. So 54 billion, and near my baby or why you timmy, a day, yeah, Mabo Bosso, ama, a month for you, near my baby. Every before say, hey, Debbie, and say that, Munima Memo, or mine say, I say, debt to GDP ratio, a car, a dear no, a Fibiano, a more saying, Sika saying, that you pay your edit go to Chasakano. That debt to GDP ratio now about 56%. So how much you do and now I know say debt to GDP ratio no kwaya could do 104.
100 plus.
Such as say, yeah, 5 years sick and I some bobosia a can once and you chiaka, yanka, a salaries near you now, Yabeka aquine. It's an economy, I say. According to rate, Omo rate say NDC, a B minus no. According to them, no MPP, Omanya C, Omanya D, Omanya E, Omanya F, downgrade. Economy, na I say, bro, no cry back and this is independent entities. I feel share a cananka sam, and I make from independence to Yebifia Bemne 126 billion. President Mahama dear 54 billion. And now I know Kase Ghana can call up to 757 billion. It's union Mama borrow 650 billion. And then on this kind of year. Where is the money? Yeah, pencil. And near my yitimi, you know, because I may be car, yampon wahane. But Linano, a dear dance here, baby. And near mano, it shows for itself. So what I say. Osha acquire, Osha hospitals, Osha schools, chips compounds, and near my baby. For example, Atwabo gas plant, KJTR market, E-blocks, Terminal 3. Circle Dubai, Ho Airport, Kumasi Airport, Temaport expansion, UHAS, University of Environment and Sustainable Development, Eba Hospitals, UGMC, and Okofa, because of California, Tamale Hospital, Ridge Hospital, Bolga Hospital, Ashanti region, 2 major hospitals I see here, now do 70% completion. Sewa, and the other one,
Soldier 40,
500 bed military hospital. Omu jane home as in Kurani Nkusie and Namho. A maritime hospital, bank hospital, bad district hospital, sir. Dodowa, Fomena, Kumewu, Ebitifi, Tepa, Konongo, Salaga, Trifopraso, Medina, Bekwai.
But most Dodo are unique. That is what that
because the original hospital.
But at least Dodo are they fully completed. Amongst all the hospitals, Trifopraso, Kumewu, where I come from, UGMC and all that, they will quickly come in and say, Zampa, they acknowledge that what do baby. But completion was not okay. Omonaba Abetuaso, Sevilla and Afei, the last time I checked, almost it was 99% complete.
After 8 years. And here 70%.
So we can look at the pace, but
yes,
clearly.
Yeah, the 4 years. To 70-80%. Now the 8 years. I'll come there. Yeah. And I feel National Medical Equipment Replacement Program. So I did not share the $264 million and they replace the equipment. Yet so by now won't have this dialysis problem, and I'll come to that. Urban Insure water project, Accra water project, Teshi desalination water project, and Sawan water supply project, 5-town water supply project, Chebi. Fukufuado, or yeah, a MP for so many years. Not Chebi for Ninsio, President Mahama and Bromunsio, Chebi or Senasi and Yenem Apega, Kwabeng, Kumasi water project. That's a Barricades project.
Okay, so all this notwithstanding, one of the things that they put across is that the scenarios are not comparable because in the case of the New Patriotic Party, you were DBSC from nowhere, bam, Ebeshi Uim, you were into Kobi, hey, with the baby a GMU, Kakaka, hey, bam. So when you put this thing together and make it as normal years, 8 years, and I'm more acknowledge some abnormal years on the term of office now.
Okay.
That's where maybe the challenge is because obviously we wouldn't have arrived at this point, but for COVID and then the Russia-Ukraine war and other world disorders affect economies, large ones of
course. President Mahama also faced challenges. In the first place, virtually, Ejuma no now in 3 years. Because for the first year, they were caught. Now we're caught, international community and investor community, they won't bring their money into almost or more train at the end of this year, into they held back. So literally, we're saying all the numerous monumental achievements of the NDC and President Mahama, we did it in 3 years. Number 2, Abambia facing crisis regular. Yeah, crisis. They say every 7 years now 8 years electricity crisis because of weather changes. It happened Rollins time, it happened Europe before time, and it happened John Mahama time. In all of them, there was no substantive AEBIA facing. Europe before me and Papa. It drew so there was a phone call Bompayo Akosombo. President Mahama problem nearby no see I'll fix this problem. Enti or share that transit plan. That's how we got all these thermal plants. You be fear bemuno. Now you more than almost triple because you bemuno it was about 1,900 megawatts. You be fear bemuno you almost 5,000 megawatts of electricity. IMPP for crab by and almost a door so do excess. Your excess. He solved the problem. Emma, Baumia acknowledges said John Mahama solved the dooms of problem. Now coming back to Russia, Ukraine, and Kratana me shadom. Now coming back to neighboring countries because COVID happened only in Ghana.
But you admit that it had that impact and very strong on economies.
And I made patcho say Bibiano a relative such as a context near very important. COVID happened. Russia-Ukraine war, but it happened only in Ghana. It happened all over the world. Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, all these countries. And I wish I'll get, that
the economies are coming back.
That document.
They are surviving.
No,
our economy is not surviving.
Apart from that, even within that period, who compare the inflation, who compare job creation, who compare every single indices. No more single digit. I have the documents. I'll get it for you. The guy should look for it in my bag. And I'll show you. That's what I say. And this is international reports. And yet,
this is to say that COVID as an excuse.
Exactly.
Russia as an excuse.
Exactly. And beyond that, according to the Auditor General's reports, Auditor General appointed by Nana Akufo-Addo, Auditor General said COVID, we were able to rake in about 23 billion Ghana cedis. Out of that, the Auditor General said we used about only 13 billion for COVID-related issues. Sikana Kenya was used for non-COVID-related expenditure. That means that one, we had more income and revenue and inflows, more than we needed. Number 2, we didn't manage the money well. Auditor General's report said, those are just excuses. You are talking about 650 billion, and there's nothing to show for it. Again, BBM per context. Now, this is a buyer or some of and before Omobebano, and they may be Omokikaye. So, because you judge a man by his words, and see, New can so to me, this 70, 80, 90%. Or some Kabibia now a Genedi. And when you Nanado, and then the Baumia, I shall protect the public purse, and then Crawford a person of cry.
Has it been done?
I am too old to still.
Has it been done?
The
protection of the public purse. What's your measurement for not saying what's your measurement? No, but do you have doubts as to whether he's protected it or not?
And I may say, sir, Auditor General's report. Auditor General, no appointed, or Saki Damolo, the Auditor General by. Every year, how much has been government money? Over 7 billion.
No problem. But I'm the same who say. Now we have a challenge with the Auditor General's report in terms of protecting the public purse. To you, this administration, in terms of protecting your purse, the more they want to say.
Okay, again, according to Afrobarometer report, and all Auditor General's report, Afrobarometer report, corruption perception index, NDC, your worst figure was 43%. So what I said, which was our worst though. Akufo-Addo's best, West. Every year, we are not cut down. It's a friend clear agent, and we need to have some 10 minutes to deal with corruption issues.
Well, again, let's have that conversation. I want to listen.
So I come DM. I am too old to steal your money. I have my own money. And so try me and see. No, very serious because we are in another try me and see. We are going into an election. Baumia eba say we should try him and see because no a mate no so steer muda afraid no it is
you believe in that
how is
but
that
that's
possible?
a fact.
It's not a fact.
He's never been the president.
It's not a
before.
fact.
He has never been the president before.
Hold on, listen. You have Baumia on one hand. All Bano, President Akufo-Addo, Edene Bano. President Akufo-Addo say, or no Jitum say, or no the economy, the Onyadi. It's or the Baumia ba because or your Juma Bank of Ghana or your consultant or school or Canada into new economy. It's because of that, not the neighbor. And or by or no so ebesi so na no ye lectures on the economy. Na some bakwa no kapano. When the fundamentals of the economy is weak, the exchange rate will expose you. In politics, Ubia on the philosophy, the driving philosophy. President Nkrumah, the driving philosophy, then the independence of Ghana is meaningless without a total liberation of Africa. It is a war assessing Nkrumah. Obesha say Ghana independence. No. How many African countries no Timi Boy? Oshe Kutue Champon, Operation Feed Yourself. Yeah, the best assessing. Oshe J.J. Rollins, probity, integrity, accountability. Oshe President Kufuor, he was sitting na to aba. Nana do dear menkai. Because not stories ne do so do. Baumia in law, law, court law, the groom norm, the groom norm, the political identity, the political persona, when the fundamentals of the economy is weak, the exchange rate will expose you. And he was giving economic lectures. And then to show, sir, or Jitumno, or buy a few months, see the near stable, and also what she see, and the king my GP. So at that time, the CD was 4 cities. Today, the CD is 17 cities. So that base, sir, or no chess, that the exchange rate is the index I had share modern bottom. He has failed completely.
Okay,
and I feel so on to me in Kase, no, on one hand, or a vice president, and a President Kufuor Subeka, I will come to President Kufuor, me and Madame Fupa, no, a mate, no. How come, sir, on one hand, what they are not a mate? On the other hand, who claim why 33 initiatives? So it means that as a vice president, you have the power and authority to take initiatives. For example, I was the minister of sports, right? BBA happened in that sector, I take responsibility. Do I say, oh, maybe not me, just me a minister? If a minister will take responsibility for the sector, BBA buyer say, Papa, you share Egypt 6-1, hey, Uncle hey, I faced it. So that's here. So the same with the vice president, chairman of the economic management, Juma Ediaman, say economy no share na ye ho Juma. Now she say economy na tete apansama. Was enyewa.
Okay, so the CD continue to the dollar continues to be a major issue to this country. It's beyond partisan politics again because
it's not beyond. It's beyond, because it was a major issue in 2016.
In terms of the approach
in 2016. That was the major. Now, make us a Baumia's political identity.
My point is that
his political messaging was based on the exchange rate.
I respect that.
Yes.
But as a country,
that's a fact.
That's a fact. I respect. As a country now,
no.
As a country, we are not running away from the non-performance in terms of the city to the dollar.
Good.
With regards to this administration.
Very good.
If I'm to reciprocate and ask the same question. What can the NDC or will the NDC do?
We'll come to that. We'll come to that.
Because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll come to that.
Are we not looking at a more nationalistic approach?
We'll come to that. Why it is relevant is because the persona that's why it's relevant. And I make catcher Ghana for so buy obeju janenum when me anya won hwe or they do 17 cities. So we cannot trust him. Now let's continue.
Okay.
I can develop Ghana without borrowing. The money is here. My choice, Soma Babusia, 656 billion with nothing to show for it. I will transform
Ghana. Nothing to show there doesn't come in because most of these things, you know the system. It goes through our parliamentary system, which we have all of you.
I will transform Ghana in 18 months. I will not operate a family and friends government, a Japadia. I'll fight corruption with the
document is not accepted yet, but the truth is that family and friends are real.
Family and friends are real.
The document is not accepted yet.
Why is it not accepted?
But you have been a politician for a long, with long-standing reputation. But no, Japanese is not accepted yet.
A book came out, and everything in the book.
You are a strategist.
Everything in the book has either manifested.
One of Ghana's finest strategies. I'm sure that you will not put out this thing and think that you think that we don't know.
And the more here no more prophets. Because how come say and never will book him no. It be happen. Almost try no. Not a being happen, but happen.
So you what a break actually book could break Baba.
Baba. I will not operate a family and friends and go ye. I will fight corruption with the announce place. We do baby, then announce the crop baby. I will make the Kole Lagoon and Dodo River a tourist site. We will build a factory in every district. Baumia. I will give every constituency $1 million every year. I will arrest the dollar. The hike in fuel prices will be a thing of the past. I'll make Accra the cleanest city in the whole of Africa. I'll build 111 district hospitals in 18 months. You go 8 years in not one.
The time I saw boy. La it's a challenge to me as to why as we speak now. Even though the structure
and they've given Okoboy, I've seen him on TV, they've given deadline more than 6 times. Six times.
I can't understand.
So it's a major issue.
But are you aware
a relevant issue?
Just in some few weeks, they're going to commission 50
Agenda 111. And so far, the fact is that with 17 or say 18 days to election, they said 18 months. They haven't been able to. The context is that when the man gives you promises, what weight would you put on the promises? That's the context of this one. I think I'll build 350 new secondary schools from scratch. Then we will never go to the IMF for bailout. Now say, "Wasan DB come or say, no, or DB come Keta Port.
Yeah,
Keta Port. Port this year, you are appointed CEO. You see office over $12 million, which didn't even go through proper procurement processes. Or see Cape Coast, Embassy Port, Cape Coast, Embassy Airport, Embassy Harbour. Zero, nothing. So what I'm trying to tell you is that we cannot take Baumia at his word. Or Kasahi, no, they are concerned here now. It will be dangerous for Ghana for say, what's about because based on this track record, no, we'll improve it. Okay. Meanwhile, JM and Mills, total revenue, Sikapudua Inyaya, from 2008 to 2016. And Nema me can't say ya trouble gas near total revenue was 300 billion. Nana, any Baumia, total revenue from 2017 to 2024, 1.2 trillion. Ghana community you.
Now source near
if you go into the various budgets,
until
you can go and
proper verification is done.
You can go and verify. But you don't listen.
Until proper verification is done.
Wait, you don't even need to verify. Just do your own analysis.
But you're putting it out with such repute, among for
yes, but they should. And I make concern. When we were leaving office, all the time I was office, we had one oil well. Yeah, President Mahama, with his vision, made sure we invested into 2 more, 10 in Sankofa. So by the time we left office on Mobile 2017, they had 2 more oil wells. That is 3. Okay, 3 oil wells. 1 oil well. How much revenue were we getting from it? Times 3. So that alone. Apart from that, 40 new taxes, 40 new taxes revenue. So they accrue so much revenue. And I'm saying on authority, say, total revenue was 300 billion. There's 1.2 trillion.
So we'll do that verification. Maybe if you've just joined the era, Elvis Afrianka and it's about Ghana, it's about the chance of his party to come back again. And it's about other matters. And the party are they able to stop it for us or to give us a cure to some of the challenges we have as a country and as a people? Okay, so back to our conversation. Wrap it up with what you say.
Apart from that, what we call cash buffers. So Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund, GIF, DIF, $270 million US. $270 million US. Sinking fund. Cabinet sinking fund. Well, Papa, what is sinking fund? Or say, President Kufuor Eurobonds not JN. A bedroom, baby, or say a statute. So we have to put money aside. So that's the sinking fund. Until you job $500 million in that account. After stabilization fund, I don't know part of the revenue from the oil. No one say our heritage fund. I know we don't touch. You job 300 million. Into COVID, never no be kaya. NDC for also for more your committee. And from the beginning, we told them, said there is money here. No, $100 million if we move.
That's the NDC COVID team.
Yes. That's what I said. So these are the buffers we left them. Apart from Nema Makenya. So you can't be left with this type of economy and this situation. Now, you excess power. Unim said Dumso Asaba. Dumso is back. Unim. Fortunately, no. Fortunately, no. The viewers are there. They know it in their homes. It's back.
There's a challenge, but you call that
challenge. Oh, yeah.
You know what John Mahama fixed for us within the 4-year period. No?
Yes.
You cannot equate. You can't equate. Of course, it was fixed. Even if it was not, it was 99% done.
Good.
Clearly, you can give
99% done.
So you cannot
excess capacity. And now buy it. Now we are buy it. And no change. And then do so. Also on your timetable because your timetable. And that's what you have to say.
But they explain that they cannot put a finger to the challenge.
They will explain tire.
Really?
They are no more explaining. No, and there be explanation. And this is the background. So what I say. When near ma you go akwemu. Just say. Say ab initio, you shouldn't even believe in a MPP.
So your point is that there's no need to believe in the MPP and their candidate.
No,
because of what you have demonstrated here this morning. Is that the case?
One more crack. Cocoa board are not every year. Almost a year profit. No, so say cocoa board is in a mess. So they couldn't go for your friend saying.
But the chief executive explain self-reliance. They have
document. So this is the document. So
okay.
Togo, inflation during the COVID affected almost. So by 2024, inflation 2.8%, unemployment 4.0. Burkina Faso. 3%, unemployment 6.3 now. Liberia, 8%, unemployment 3.0 to Cote d'Ivoire, 2.3%. Nigeria, 23%, 5%. Ghana, yeah, be free abemuno, now unemployment here, 8.4%, and then it's almost 15%.
I am not seeing Who's a politician?
Yeah, I'm a politician.
And I own him the realities on the ground.
And I'm a
statesman.
I speak the truth.
But as of the time,
that one everybody knows. As of sometimes it gets me into trouble.
Yeah, as of the time, man, a lot of things goes into unemployment. The student my exit. As of the time, I'm here qualified to work in this country. And then the additional students and I become with the free SHS. Check the population again. All these things we put in the basket to get you the numbers. The clearly percentage ain't the same as you are talking about that. As of the time you were leaving, the percentage of unemployment cannot be compared to today's unemployment.
And in 2016, and they said because if that is the basis. That's a 2016.
It should be part of the basis.
Because
you go back into history.
Based on your analysis, let's just say 2016, from 2008 to 2012, take you over. The same students in school buy into the employment.
Quantum key.
Of course, it's the same number.
Those who are exiting by the close of every year.
So if at that time 8.4% was horrible, it was a failure. How can 15%, 16% now be a success?
But I'm saying that what it means and what it tells us is that we are not finding the real solutions to employment.
Real solutions, I'll tell you how we are going to fix it.
The 24-hour economy.
The big push. Maybe I wouldn't want what kind of manifesto do I have? Cocoa board sector, cocoa board.
Losses for the whole
period of from 2017. Yeah. It's frightening. It's unacceptable. Cocoa board was a profitable venture. It's a syndicated loan. So one of the reasons it's a done and a from now is because it said every year your cocoa board because the sector is doing well. No, now you're more muska. On the bar now, it's me pushy dollar.
Cocoa board are many reasons. They may quickly say, you knew another door now. Na ahodi says swabano. Na free mu.
Okay.
Number one. They've also embarked on this what they call pruning exercise. Number three, this issue of illegal mining is no more encroaching. And the people are also losing interest in the cocoa business.
Good.
So amongst other reasons.
You have helped me cry. It's a buying a responsibility anything. Why do you set up a cocoa board? Pay people, have extension officers near there. Yours is to make sure it's sector any. There have been challenges since my grandfather, Dodi Papa said he was the biggest cocoa farmer in the whole Volta region. I don't even want to go there. So there have always been challenges with the sector. What the government does, and they say, we put in place measures. Pensional. They are more free fertilizer, they are more free inputs. So that's one of the major reasons. And now Kaiser fertilizer, $11 million. A former Greek minister also fertilizer no and Nanteko Burkina Faso. Let me not digress. So cocoa board. Now production was about 966,000 metric tons. And now they are struggling to get 400,000. 400,000.
It's 438.
Bring my other phone.
It's 438.
430. Odiaman more 450. From 966,000 to 450,000.
With these challenges.
With these challenges. But the government's responsibility is to deal with challenges. So why are they paying all those people there? Why have they got all those people there? So what I said, it's a disaster. So in the year 2017, that Omoba and Church, that Omo Ferre Kakra, they were not sure. No more bulk at 395 million.
But 2017 was a spillover from your administration. You had just left office. So whatever comes up also, the pluses and the minuses were for the NDs. No, it cannot be for the NDs.
When I finish, you probably withdraw that and regret making that statement. 395 million Ghana cedis. And I'm into almost tape kakra. And 2018, about down to 78.2 million Ghana cedis. Then 2019, it went up to 320.6 million Ghana cedis. Nom who so Ghana for, and almost a miemu 426 million Ghana cedis 2020. And a Ghana for sign quite two abamo, nom so ho sa say dear, your my license. So in 2021, it was 2.4 billion Ghana cedis. 2022, 3.3 billion Ghana cedis. 2023, 4.2 billion Ghana cedis. And 2024, as at June, July, now it was 2.6 billion Ghana cedis. A very profitable venture. In any case, mention Bibi about Galam say, which government is responsible to ensure, say, or putting in policies, measures, systems to ensure, say, we don't get to that state? Because one of the major sources of foreign...
Your government did that, put in place a lot of measures, but still, as recalcitrant as we are...
966,000. How can you compare 966,000
no, but the challenges
450,000?
The challenges of illegal mining today is not a joke. It's not.
Who is responsible?
All of us.
No.
All of us.
No.
All of us.
Hello. Please. You see, this, bro.
We cannot
all be responsible. That's why they appoint a president. They appoint ministers. There are agencies.
That's why I'm surprised that in some of your interviews recently, you are saying that you are daring any NDC member who dares to venture into an illegality in terms of the mining.
Who come to that? Who come to that? Yeah, and I'm serious about it.
You can't be.
And
when you have power, you can't be.
Oh, bro, may say what they're trying. I will go into that. That will be. I love that conversation, part because see, there's a lot of cloud and people don't understand. We'll get into this, and I'll give you evidence. Maybe so far everything I've given you evidence. So, it's cocoa board. So what I say, the country is in a mess now. You've even brought an issue. If Ghanaians don't have any reasons here, you to buy my MPP, you to buy my NDC at home, illegal mining.
Adebie no kombe gina so e dey atoma NDC ya omo hwe illegal mine no mfa too many.
Yes, really? Because you see me no tie hwe me no abema because say enya ade a ye feeling no direct into no ye nim ye tia
yehu de ekọ
yewu bibia na mpese me ye mfa to ho ye be free abem no WHO World Health Organization almost standard say ensuo bia no say wo call checking issue now. Chemicals, what's a woman? Wrong. Friend, the turbidity of the water. If feeling, WHO standard A5 5 MMT. but many of them out there for the sake of our viewers no you find say enchine bottle enum so what I say it is all pra uko brim uko baby ani yeko susu nsuo na efidie no eni se e kire se enchine bottle ewum no e chen enum so what I say okay NDC ye be free abem no na yeko susu nsuo na enchine bottle no e ye 940 so what I say let us say because 5 to 40 is not good. Now, who show picture of sa NDC apenso issue? Sa breno. Ube say issue no na need da ho, but enche bottle na ewum no na 40. Enti enye wo say itimi ehun bibi. NMPP buy. MPP buy and na afi de galam say ne started say some no set up different committees. Professor Frimpong Boating committee ni ade nyina. Committees nyina so a MPP abai setting ya ni nyina reports ne ba e kire se omo castle omo Flagstaff house omo abem omo nyina omo shechire e na omo kosusu nsuo no we Ghana Water Company Ghana Water enye NDC omo kosusu nsuo no omo hu se nsuo no from NDC time na dru aduanan enchen boto no se enye enchen boto apem ba ko enye mienu enye miensa enye num enye du empem boto and Pim do 14,000. My brother, do you know the implications?
Health-wise.
It's a disaster. It's an ecological disaster. The moment who said, Cardinal Pierre Texan, Abba joining candlelight procession, I said, no, we have a problem. Because you see, Vatican, and son, a cardinal, ebe free Vatican, ebeba issue statement, you know. Let you someone who said, no, abro so. What said be happened that? So I saw for Roma, so for Sebi, or Mr. America, Roma, so for how be a different level, Kakrao. Before we even as a common Sebi father crown, I could train in Belfort. I'm sponsoring some of them. 14 years. You're very intellectual and analytical. It's the Cardinal Texan Ebekacho said we are in an ecocide. What is ecocide? Ecocide just environment you come environment no say say dey call war you can say include genocide near timi aba be cho near the call Milosevic no near there no it's the same thing that is happening. Now what are the implications of this? Wo be ka say bottled water dey in free the source of the water if free from say insuria contaminated to that level ebe peculiarity akofom into affect him. Apart from that no more communities no they don't have a choice. Mami bi ye show no oso mo ton a cheke no osi nsuo no so mo fa na eyi your friend saying alom e no mo di gum no sisi no e was increase e na science so ache say what the alom ni gum a nsuo no eni betimi ate but chemicals na ewu no entimi free mo. What are the implications? Ye won kola ebi omonsa ensia ebi ni nan ebi ni aso asema make say be enye story it's real medical doctors ISR research no what they say emanyem no mo efuna say skin cancer kidney diseases in all these areas grow by leaps and bounds. So we are in a crisis. Anti-crisis bar also taking crisis measures. And Ghana for labor for near the and said no, President Akufo-Addo declare state of emergency. Mining on water bodies and the forest, you know, it was serious implication because science is just a quiet, no, 18 account, you know. Papa, no.
Just a minute, I'm going for this break. I'm interested in this conversation. Yes. Now, you better free here. Sure. So that questions and business on that, you know. Sure. You try what by say still. Our guest, because coming home, a lot of your text messages is rubber. Our guest is Elvis Afriyanka. Elvis Afriyanka, I am a guest. Unfortunately, one more call for say, person money kasad, any possible. But some text messages and so about meeting my Jibrakam. Because of time, maybe so that your presentation, meantime, to probably a bus post, a very my bit my BMT. Walk us through what the NDC intends to do for us.
You been doing say a share, you know, can say, I was say a share from a national perspective, which I agree. Now, I said you, a dream, a creative problem. You ain't even just a dream and find solve a problem. You know, say any of my for. And now share a manifesto now. One of the key policies. The 24-hour economy. Now the other policies are a fight a Juma home. We share Ghana service Ghana for a dear backward door makuma so a yuma. na map 2 economy na for education and health enti enwuma no 24-hour economy no ebinum so mo ntiase ebi wo ha enokre wo a wa sheda onimba o because on ntiase ba ebi wo nso anokre pa mo ntiase ena bibia na na mpese me ye mfato nti me use examples ye mfa no say obi abie factory oye gari ena starch de ko ton bi Ghana ha de ko ama no ne factory no for nipa oha ena afibia no ebosomi bia no otimi ye be 1,000 bags and as 1,000 gallons na another 24-hour economy no obe apply say 24-hour economy am okay be me ye bie na the first thing I be say ba install time of use meter because research na chese all the manufacturers no ade bakwa eye osi akwan mo pa eye cost of energy manufacturing sector energy a major cost enti yes our time of use meter na sa meter no e be measure na anajo nko na anajo no yefan say during the day no so tua e bia 50 cedis per hour during the anajo no e bia obi tua 10 cedis na say we reducing the cost of production by over 80%. Enti we be a huge opportunity at the amano. Enu echi no ebia opeso di mfidie ba. Ni sika nso. Aban be man sika soft loan with very good interest. Ya ye bida because so na we more kan keke. Pharmaceutical companies all Ghana na Tobinco all of them ya mo that support e ma ebi kra e adwuma in other countries. Avia no echi no ebia kwan to the factory na nye yes assembly fix kwan no. Now, under our lighting Ghana system, no, we are making sure say Kania within a quiet alcohol any that environment in them because Sankophobia a Juma Najo. Oh yes, sir, immediately Nipa or Hana or Formono or Satia 3 shifts of Nipa saying 300
10 to 800
100 engineer Numeba. So imagine say we know happen in every district biano na happen ne grocer every year biano grow air cost no ne grow rano. You are going to automatically increase jobs. And which in the production bedding, instead of 1,000 bags or gallons, a baby into bit me about 3,000. So 3,000, a buying so be you so a buying purchasing power. Instead, see a more as a year. Yeah, but buying directed buffer stocks, a more toss a gerino from that production, local product. Me and Cochrane Fiamanone, we are saving foreign exchange. Say be car. President Mahama say he will chair an accelerated export development council. No one ever chairman.
The president?
Yes,
himself?
It's in the manifesto. Or no one ever chair. No only exporters are transit. They actually after it gives us a huge opportunity. You see about $1 trillion trade opportunities in other African countries. They actually quite a bit faster day after. It be used to just gerine ethanol as example. Imagine various products, biscuits, and then you producing it locally. I call Krefia Manoni Benino. No ebe brass. Enti your strategy no a comprehensive strategy a create jobs. Now face you stimulate economy no. Now face you stimulate internal consumption into the whole value chain almost enable. Now face you bit me my revenue in terms of dollars. Enti dollar now can one some no. The reason it a dollar no cost because you $1 near the cotton toast jende mo koko ne trophy and a gizzard. Sunday money in ano. Ye buana local and nema is show my quite moment to produce no. Near to Mrs. Aquaya at the jobs beba na fe so abre a demand for the dollar nasi. I feel yeah manifesto na me who says say na Europe or my economy no. Over 90% SMEs. No minimum. I just assume so more big companies. But the research shows say Europe I can Europe no. The economy is 90% plus SMEs. Now Ghana and you need full data, but Ghana so you believe say it's about 70 to 80%. Now SMEs no do na no EMA. A money dija a more money tumpon. Enti na be establish women's bank. No a man kwan na be adwuma ho. Oba sebio obeko banking hall e bia ne be so ne be kasa be ma. The next time be balona na nimo nti papa wonti ase. But obadi unim say that time of the month unim come be fast one be kasa near the into women's bank na be ba na more intervention because na na ekosie ni say man no kofa bra friend saying collateral bra oni bi ni kunu dan no de be ya na se de oni bi ibi wa makọ na no me ko Adom me ko keti aso ma no se bosi o mo abosi say the way dollar na kono o musika hye o mudwetri hye a ebi kura yare ebi kura wu enti a major problem a yetimi ebeboa na fei say we are no you cut through various stages of development. You cut through the agricultural stage. You cut the technological age. Say we are in a digital age. Digital age, you know, so no. And no, President Mahama saw all my name pay because digital age, you know, the advantage of the digital age is say, obi biara otimi use phone biano, or your potential obi timi aye adwuma protein in the digital space. And no tin aye wa ba no. Or yeah, almost 1,000 kilometers fiber optics. If you Accra all the way to Boku. O create Accra Digital Center. O create various Accra metropolitan 300-kilometer radius of fiber optics. And no na ye base digitization no ye between the agina so. For example, ye tie kase broadcasting. Say if there is no infrastructure there, transmission no be call baby a enkomo ne di obi ante. But because there's infrastructure into no carry into that's why digitization here can say President Mahama establish that base no into no crano it will lay claim to digitization than say be ebinum. Now we here na na fe create a lot of opportunities into say be partner with local technological startups ya there. If we are say obi a owo nimdeɛ na afi na obe share adwuma na se na e wose so na se kakra. And you see, you be creating about 300,000 skilled employment for the youth. Apart from that, you know, you want ranty baby, me office say, oh, hanem ranty ni biaba, why app be, a bit me you see, we have about $10,000, $20,000, not their tools, equipment, special be, wait to me, that's that job, if any bear 20, or nibi. And you see, I be establish $50 million FinTech Growth Fund. Say by I'm ranting on this, and Crawford said Dr. Quinn no more. Omo bring with Juma no. Omo set a panel. Oba abra be chere. O hwe say ade no a ode ba no be boa na di nyuma ba na support o. Afei ye be training 1 million coders in demand skills. Now 1 million coders no say yen kola no. O ha oba betimi afa phone. Obo say no ye niam bi wo kra no nim say ade no phone so. That means akwara no potential but no di agro. Enti ye hu say the we asisi kono. Sa agro na odie no. Ebetimi adane adwuma. Enu nti na e won krofo a omotifie on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram so no, they are making money. Enti was he created that deliberate environment, no, you created that ecosystem. Now companies Silicon Valley, Mark Zuckerberg no ne ade na ntia ya no moko India, Indonesia ne ade nyina no. Omo what we call a digital scan, digital literacy scan. And kolano omo dodo say no mo sa skills no. Enti so omo say nipa dodo na was skills na and omo de omo investment ebeba. Enti 1 million coders na ebe training no. Ebe create that ecosystem no. Emma digital jobs number. Enti 1 million coders ye na e share manifesto mo. E na launch at our youth manifesto launch. And I am no ba befa omo can be. Enti let Ghanaians know say that 1 million coders ye initiative ye na de buy. Afei eba ne sa it creates a lot of jobs. For example, say mo studio nema dodo na mo ye na digital. But and also it creates a lot of threats and opportunities. For example, obi a onye a wonima de npo betimi a shut studio no down. Enti o was say nim de no, let's just say e bedru ba bi no e was munya obi a wa be in cyber security. Wetimi build a firewall to protect your data wa. Enti ubenya nkrofo mo ye adwuma in cyber security, data analytics, artificial intelligence, data governance, data protection, any other innovative jobs. And no ye one of the ways I person you prepare the next generation no. Say be a human na ebe ban because in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years ekono bibia be digital. See aye robots be do be no radio kran and here robots kran be bibia. Enti you perceive it me yes animal. So that's for digital jobs. Now fe ya ba agric because you say agric sector na very key. Can no you confirm fidie ne ba yes ye ton ama farmers do send no bit me ato okwasire mu a utu kwambo say a lot of equipment asay go farmer no nye engineer say ya no ontimi nya ho hwe enti yes ye be set up farm banks na ya hwe say mfidie ne be go afine beso anu aba be register mefu say netie be say Adom be say mama
come again. I think this is, so there's going to be a pool of equipment
yes,
purposely for farming.
Yes, in the various districts, you know.
In the at the right time, no.
Yes.
Now what be applies.
Yes,
exactly. So the expert to go and do that
job
on
extension officer. Now no akọ until you duama wa fertilizer obe here.
Are you planning to put these pools at certain vantage points?
Yes, they come baby ekuayo no wo. Oza Ghana na nya baby na ekuayo wo. E na baby wa se bi ekuayo no e bi ya mo no mo dua. Nti no be make sure say fidie na ekọ no dodo na no.
Mo adwuma.
Sa e na in our manifesto so ya ka se ya be zonal and answer regional areas are, for example, cashew. You know, say cashew no bono no na wo. Nti ya in fidie ni ade de be ko no nema be shoot to sa industry.
Are you interacting with the farmers on this very important
manifesto no ya ko bia.
But this is a very good policy.
Oh yes,
but I don't know how motivate piama ekuafo no.
Enti na ye koso a ye chechro mumu so ade ase. Oye chechro mumu because dia and apart from that they say area bia say bio banche aba be major product. Me boy back home, your friend no sape so wutie me a your friend na na banche hene or the oko school or amanoni ebrochi so what volta region no dua banche e no export e de ko o se banche no ko onya banche I de wo fufu die onya banche because there's a huge demand. Imagine say a nipa 3-4 area university na yes e be creative farm banks asase no aban na beji na ya clear asase no na momo throw proposal at the bar na de ashamonsa na amamo bi a 3 years monye na muntua
ba mo de na mo kasa kama se ya ebe wie chi na mo bonye tumi na afi IBB away because this is super.
Oh yes,
to push the agri sector to the next level
because you see the reason why I critical is say ye nana no me papa no me mama no mo ye kua no mo fidie ne no omunyi. Young men are not coming into the industry because they're attractive.
Exactly my point.
Anyhow, and with this, you know, let's just say you are prepared the next generation of farmers.
Mechanized people.
Not new generation.
Modern day farmers.
No, if you are university 4x5. Omo year phone no omo planting kasa banche no na nkofo be fako na we your manager na we your cashier na we no mo si omo dan ho. The important is omonya revenue. Omonya omo revenue obo ne bra. Yes aso na kuro na eden enyi. Into that's the strategy. I think you're saying oman bia betum point agent entrepreneurs. And now a lot of young people no need that culture no. Omo wo the desire, but omo need that culture no of entrepreneurship. Onye sika kakra Christmas no awi ni nyina. Onye sika kakra no de atoka. Onye sika kakra no de aton ntadea. Enti yesi ye be hwehwe nkrofo mo wo experience. Na every year bia na be training 10,000 entrepreneurs. For bit say Zoom Lion, sebi or technical school. But when it comes to business, e won ensa no. So despite no na nkola no akwa understand yomo. Na ya trom say business no sha say the first 3 to 5 years no. E was so you hear ni. What I say, on tompoboa, on to atadie. Sikebia obenye we no put it back into the business. What trom say the almost sha say any baby omo baby do. Omo timi develop our culture na every year bia yenya 10,000 entrepreneurs. Imagine jobs on bit me creative na economy. I think so ye hu say enkola no your educational system no ya ne say this will be our school sa tra maybe or university na sabi you nim so nim ade ba enkola ni bo ha omo nim sa no duma omo different type of skills asem we me nua ba ko we dey negative example by me come or you gifted obi anim ni slogan buba wa pin or you artist akola we me dey ne call ehefa e ma ne call ye choreal draw or obi timi a draw in 10 minutes yeah your son dey just okwa bruche because this slogan boys ni na okwa bruche masa me come numu sem nyina eto ka kra man no say on feel good 20 no call Canada and now 11 years krata cry asam so akwati Ghana ha with that skill masa kabana we being just obekwa bruche no every day enti I was here to be boy young men no change your my dream no nya different mindset so what I say skills you know and no crown no bit me my opportunity obi oji salary ni pay yesen but who was our skills you know now we here nyuma no near there Basa, every day biano income every day.
Oh, we have just 2 minutes to wrap up for us.
And now $10 billion big push now.
The big push.
Ubeka so now $10 billion there you find him. First of all, another reason here was here to Obama President Mahama said, say no international community investors say say MPP amemo money haircuts for the first time in the history of Ghana. Omo sika. Akwakoto bank, akwakoto all kinds of places say ebi amenyin ti afi ibosumi bi anam nyane kakra na me de hwe me ho no. Aban no e de omonsa atoso both the interest and the capital ni nyina. Enti amankofo ni confidence. The same thing too is happening to Amano. Investor be anyone or person oba. The only reason why investors be banned said there will be a change of government. Now change of government na ba say President Mahama na di eni muntinu. The record shows said now normal year program Kempiski. Investors nankasa say within the 4 years of President Mahama, $13.5 billion of investment came to Ghana under President Mahama. 13.5 billion, the biggest in the history of this country. 80 said this is Sabana President Mahama ba. A sign said onim kwanya efaso any investors kasa. Now what the track record into no. So 10 billion way and at 10 billion no se bi onyesa bosia na yakwakobo. A public-private partnership. And until you set Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund, no, na kwa base. And it's kakra at the hono. Now private sector no. Now what the Odiaba and the DC airport.
I wish thank you better uncle.
I was agreed. President Mahama say he has agreed for economic transformation because now Bisa say how will we transform our economy? Want to reduce food inflation, near boost exports, near create jobs, farm services, farm banks, feed Ghana.
Yanka sports,
Hey, sports.
Hey, zoo and the it's for your time. O Yamaya Domechna.
Thank you.
Thank you.